What's going on, you guys? Welcome
Hello,
to
hello,
another
hello, hello.
episode of Around the World with Us. I'm your girl, Alma Brown '09, and that is my co-host.
Polo the creator.
I always get it wrong. It's like, which way
Wrong.
do I need to be pointing when I say that? Go by.
Oh, I got it. I got
Y'all
it.
thought we got it this time. Y'all thought we got it this time. So I want to say hello to the ones that are here first. Hey Angela, Sheed, we here. RJ Supreme, Terry Hughes, Empress, just Empress. Hey twin, Terry. I think I said hey Miss Tanya. Allie Joe, welcome here. Hey Voodoo. She in the clouds listening. Uh, she said I almost said Miss Polo. I'm weak.
Oh, yeah, she being funny because I be telling her I'm gonna ignore her if she keep calling me that.
Why? That is your
That's,
name. Well,
no, no,
anyways, we ain't gonna go there. You know how. You know what I
that,
said
that
before,
say
child.
Polo. It don't say Miss.
Anyway, so we back here for another week of Around the World with us. We have a great show. I mean, we think it's great. Lined up for you guys tonight. And if this is your first time here, welcome. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit your notification bell so you can get all the notifications when I upload or go live. Also, subscribe to Polo. Her link is actually in the description box. Let me hold on real quick. I should have been did this, but let me go and get the link to
Hey,
her channel so I can put it
there
in the
go
chat.
Voodoo Sword and talking about there goes that attitude.
Ooh, already, girl. You see how she started already. We ain't even started yet. We
I
ain't
feel
getting a
so
now piece of
special.
news story.
I feel so special, y'all. We had a lot of people in here waiting on us. I feel special.
Yes,
I feel
okay. You see how we get it, girl. You know what I'm saying? They love our
our best.
our news segment. So with around the world with us, what it is pretty much is news around the world. We may get a little bit of celebrity here or there, but we try to do real people, so to speak, news, things that happen in my backyard, which is Florida, and her backyard, which is Houston, Texas, we'll say Texas, period, or whatnot. So you'll be getting a lot of that. And if there are any news stories that you guys would like our opinions on, because what we will be telling you guys, we'll just be giving you guys our opinions on the stories that we are putting out. The email address is strolling across the bottom of the screen if there are stories that you guys want us to cover for next week. So don't email us. Well, you can email us now, but we only gonna talk about it next week. Okay, we can't talk about it right now because we actually like to read up on the stories and kind of study them before we come on here. Is there anything you would like to say before we begin?
No, no, no. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And thank you for joining us tonight. Thank y'all for joining us tonight. I'm tongue tied.
Oh, why you tongue tied? You nervous? Is you nervous?
I've
Are
been
you nervous, girl?
nervous.
Okay, so our first story, we're gonna get started. Our first story, let me pull it up real quick. I was gonna do CNN, but CNN be tripping, so I'm gonna do the other one,
Okay.
the other news story. Hopefully they don't try to ask us to pay for nothing.
Oh yeah, they've been
But
tripping.
our first story it's about the Groveland Four, and this is a Florida story. I'm going to share the screen with you guys right now. And the first time I saw this story, I'm going to shout out Katie Talk 101. She is also a YouTuber, but I found this story on her Instagram page. So you guys can go and check that out. And I'm going to try, I said I was going to try to drop the links to all of the stories that we will be covering during this feed. If I forget, charge it to my head, not my heart. But if you guys can please go and follow Katie Talk 101. Like I said, she is also a YouTuber. But the Groveland Four, Lake County Circuit Court Judge Judy Heidi Davis granted the motion to clear two of the men of their convictions, Charles Greenlee and Walter Irvin, and dismissed the indictments against Ernest Thomas and Samuel Shepard on November 4th. So, with this, the clearing of each of the four men's names, decades later, these men were charged with raping a young white girl. Well, let me just read it because I don't want to misspeak about this story. I want you guys to get the full essence of the story, and then you guys can also type down in the chat how you guys feel about the story or whatnot, and we will highlight your comments after we give our opinions on the story. So the clearing of each of the four men's names may be decades too late, but offers a glimmer of hope for other families facing similar realities. I hope this is a start because a lot of people didn't get this opportunity. So all of these men have since passed on. Since this, a lot of families didn't get this opportunity. Maybe they'll see this country needs to come together. Uh, Miscarriage of justice began on the night of July 16th, 1949, when 17-year-old Norma Paget claimed the four young men aged 16 to 26 raped her and assaulted her husband when her car broke down on Groveland Road. The men ended up indicted for the crime despite little to no evidence corroborating that they were guilty. One of the guys, Thomas, attempted to flee the town located just 30 miles west of Orlando. He was found during a manhunt and reportedly shot dozens of times. Shepard and Irvin were sentenced to the death penalty in 1951 while being transported to a retrial. Both men would be shot by a local sheriff claiming the men attempted to escape. The four black men known as Florida's Groveland Four have been exonerated after being wrongfully accused of raping the white teen in 1949. So with that, I want to show you guys before we speak on it. I want to show you guys the reaction of one of the daughters of one of the men. Like this is crazy to me. After 72 years,
Right.
they get this. So here you go. Fair use. Look, y'all bet not bother with my child.
These right here are tears of joy coming from a Middle Tennessee woman's face. She waited decades to hear that her father was innocent.
Four black men known as the Groveland Four were exonerated posthumously after being falsely accused of raping a white woman back in 1940s.
Now, only on News 4, she sat down with our Tosin Fakile to share her story and what this moment means for her family.
That felt like, as I said before, 72 years of emotion built up in a bottle and the bottle burst.
Overcome with emotion, Carol Greenlee couldn't hold back her tears the moment her father, Charles Greenlee, was finally declared innocent of rape.
In that courtroom, when the judge says, Charles Greenlee, innocent, I felt his spirit inside of me. Thank you.
Her father was one of the Groveland Four, four black men falsely accused of raping a white woman in the 1940s.
Was told if there's no other disturbance or incidents around, we'll let you go, boy, in the morning. He was never let go. He was tortured in the basement of the courthouse.
And what happened over 70 years ago left a mark on Carol.
It had not been for me, my father wouldn't have gone to Groveland looking for a job. So 72 years I carried that.
Greenlee said new evidence recently allowed the Groveland Four case to be back in court. As a woman, her father's innocence of a rape charge goes beyond her.
That made me feel like I was let out of prison. I was let out of prison. My nieces and nephews don't have to hold their head down or carry the same cloud over them that I carried for years.
For years, Greenlee said she's had three goals: to let the world know her father wasn't a rapist, to clear his name, and for the system that punished him to exonerate him.
Those things have happened. I'm at peace. He's at peace. That's what I want folks to know, that my father was my hero.
For News 4 Nashville, I'm Tosin Fakile.
I got it. That's crazy. I mean, in so long, they got justice and they're not here.
Nope.
But even though, and I went to look, and her dad died in 2012, and for her to keep fighting to get his name cleared in 2021, that's crazy. But that's how it was. And then he was the only one that he was the youngest. He was sentenced to life in prison with the other two death penalty, and one was shot trying to escape. And then the guy said the other police officer said the other two tried to escape, but that was kind of like a little iffy. And then they were shot. So he was the only one that actually lived and actually got out.
Right.
So that she didn't really say anything about, I guess, the life that he did have once he got out before he passed in 2012. But that's 70 some years, 3 decades later.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, I think it's disgusting the fact that the sheriff actually shot the other two guys, saying that it was self-defense, that they were trying to escape
kind
or whatnot. So he shot both of them
right.
in the chest while they were being, they were going for a retrial, and while they
Right.
were being transported, you kill the men. So it's almost like he knew that they were going to get off. So instead of allowing them to get off, he killed them pretty much in cold blood, which is disgusting. And like you said, the fact that it was 72 years later and they always hold out hope. And I think what she said was her and her whole family was pretty much freed of that stigma that her father
He
actually
was a rapist.
raped somebody, and he
He was
did not.
16. He was
Yeah,
16. So from all the guys range from 16 to 26. So you would think at 16 we was putting 16-year-olds in prison.
well, I don't think was he 16, because she was 11 years old when he was when he got, was it sentenced? I think she was 11 years old, so I don't think he was the one that was 16, because it was 16 to 26.
Because
So
then when
he
I read it say he was the youngest. So I'm assuming that he was 16, unless whoever wrote the story, because it did say 16 to 26, and then you heard us say she felt guilty because if
because
it wasn't for
if it
her,
wasn't for
he would
her,
have
he was
been in
going to
town
find a
before
job.
then. He wouldn't have been in town. So one guy escaped to Florida, and doing a manhunt, they killed him. And then the other two was killed in the transport.
And
And
transport,
then
right?
he ended
And
up
they
getting
were going to give him the death penalty, her dad, but they end up giving him life after
right,
they saw that the other two guys were killed.
right.
They gave him life, but I think it's crazy, because now and we're gonna go to you guys' comments, so y'all can leave your comments in the chat, and I'm gonna highlight them. TC says, "See, now I'm ready to fight." Okay,
It's called
yes.
the biggest miscarriage of justice.
Yep, and that's what it's called. You guys can look that up. It's an actual term that you can Google, and it's a definition to miscarriage of justice. Also, I tried to put the link. I was going to try to put the link to the book in the chat, but it's too long. So if you guys can go into the description box, if you guys want to read up on the Groveland Four, the book, the link to the
Legal
book
lynch.
is,
Legal
yeah,
lynch.
legal lynching, the sad saga of the Groveland Four. So you guys can go and actually purchase that book on Amazon. And I think the daughter actually wrote a book as well. It was about 4 books written about this whole subject. So you guys can go and look up the Groveland Four, and you will find all that you need to find with that. And RJ said, "I'm so glad we have phones with cameras now." But
Right.
even think about that though.
Sometimes that don't work.
I was just about to say, even we see body cams. You see them killing somebody, and they still get off. So it's just, we hope that the camera phones or the body cameras allow for people to be rightfully convicted. You know what I'm saying? But that's not always the case.
We
But
kind of getting there. The first one, George Floyd, that was the first one where that camera phone actually helped.
it helped,
Yeah,
right?
but everything else, the camera phones haven't been helping. And the body cam is really, before anything happened, before the physical altercation and all that happened, you do need that body cam footage, and you have that and nothing. Nothing.
Yeah, it is ridiculous. But like I said, if you guys want to go and look up that story, then you guys can. RJ said the system been using us as scapegoats for years. Rest in peace to all the fallen black men wrongfully convicted.
And
Yeah,
fallen black women.
and women, because it's men and women.
Right, RJ. You're right.
It's men and women. The cameras don't protect much these days. They just bring it to the forefront. Yeah, we just see it. We're able to see it via social media or the news whenever they bring it out. You know what I'm saying? Just like with what is it, William Gray, the guy that was in, I think he was in South Carolina when he was running away. and the police shot him in the back. If it wasn't for that bystander standing over there with the camera phone recording it, the man lied. The police officer lied about the whole incident and how it happened until that person came forth with his camera phone video and was able to show what actually happened. But did he get convicted?
I'm
I
not
can't
sure.
remember.
I can look that one up. I don't think so.
Yeah, I have to go and look that one up too. But hey Dance, hey sis. But yeah, she said shoot the VHS taper for the Rodney King case. I say go on tape, but only one person needs to do it. Everyone else should be jumping in and claiming stand your ground self-defense. So she telling you to fight back.
Right. She telling your mama them to get their black dress because
Right.
they're gonna shoot you.
Well, she said it's gonna be some slow singing and flower bringing, because somebody finna get got. Okay.
Right, Sephora.
You
What
right,
Sephora said,
Sephora.
that's true. That's
The
true.
media do cut and edit the camera video. Sometimes they do it in for the other people,
Right.
So that's an unimaginable pain to live with. The damage that can be done due to the body was just worrying.
Right.
That's true.
That's
and
a
the fact,
lot.
because you heard her as she screamed out when they said not guilty, and she just let out that scream. She was like, it was like a you put gas in, what I'm saying, like a propane tank or something, and then you puncture it, and then it just explodes. So all of the emotions that she carried for those 72 years, because she felt guilty because he went in that town to go find a job to be able to take care of her. She felt guilty. So now she does not have to live with that guilt of, if he didn't need that job to take care of me, then he would have still been here.
But by
So
him being so young, he still was robbed.
yeah,
Because he never got to be, up until he got arrested, he never was really a free man. And when he got out, I mean,
still
he still had this stigma over him. He couldn't live like a normal normal citizen. So
right.
I am glad that she kept going, and she ended up getting all four of them exonerated.
Mm-hmm.
And because she could have said, "Well, he dead now. I'm not,
You're not going for it, yeah.
I'm not gonna fight no more. What's the point?" But she cared that much about her father that she kept going. So you don't say anything else about nobody else's family, but she kept going.
Yeah, the nephew of one of the guys, though, he was there as well, but they didn't get him on camera. But
Gotcha.
it was that one of the statements that I read from the Instagram post was
Mhm.
the nephew of one of the guys.
Okay.
So there
All
was
right.
somebody that did comment on it. But we're gonna go on to the next subject, and this one is on you.
All righty. Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Period. Okay. Please like the video if you guys have not liked the video thus far. We
That's
will.
a good question. Sephora just said, "No, I don't even know where she at. They put her name in there. Did they
Who?
charge the white woman for lying?" That's what Sephora said.
Oh yeah, they didn't even comment on that, child. She might be dead. Ain't
And you
no
got a
telling.
troll in here.
Is it?
Yeah, I think they got him already.
It may be because I'm streaming on Twitch too. So
Oh, okay.
oh yeah, that's what that is. They can't see it. Only we can see it. They can't. They can't see it in the chat. So I ain't even
Yeah, I
gonna
can't
worry
see it
about
in the chat. I could just see it on here.
it. Yeah.
Okay. Our next story is about Richard Williams, father of Venus and Serena. He's set to lose his. Okay. He's set to lose his Florida home worth 1.1 million to foreclosure due to a fight with his 38-year-old future ex-wife. Because as I got into the story, they not divorced yet. Lakeisha Williams. He's alleging she took money from a hard lender with bad terms and used the money to start a trucking company that failed, transferring car titles into her name. Since no payments was paid, now his home is set to be sold as a part of a foreclosure auction on February the 21st. He's also accusing her of cashing his Social Security checks without his knowledge. This house was purchased when he was with Venus and Serena's mother back in 1995. He filed for divorce back in 2017, which is still pending in Palm Beach County. So
Another ratchet old Florida.
yeah, she young.
Yeah, I
And
didn't
I
know she
remember
was
when
that
he
young.
married her and they had a son. So she's saying that she did transfer some of the titles because he left them with her and his son, their son together. He left them with no money, and she was hungry. So, but that don't explain why you. But my thing is, if you knew she went and took bad terms out, why didn't you pay him?
Well, he said it was some missed payments that were made, but I don't think, did he know about it right away?
The way the story is going, he couldn't have for it
Yeah,
to
I
get
don't think he
that
knew.
much out of hand. But if you got this kind of money, the people want their money. I mean, I'm sure if you go and pay that in the late payments, I mean, can't you sue? It's bad. It was bad terms in the deal. I mean, so you're gonna just lose a $1.1 million home?
But you got to also think too, it says she tried to start a trucking company.
And
And
it
he didn't know
failed.
about the trucking company? Like, where'd she get the money from? Because I'm sure she didn't work.
She got the
So I
money.
don't think
She got the money when she took money out on a hard lender. That's how she got the money. And then she went and invested in the trucking company. The trucking company failed. So my thing is, y'all wasn't communicating.
they
So
could have
how
been.
do you be in the house with her and you don't know she's signing your Social Security checks?
You
And
don't
she's
think that happened? Girl, there's people that steal money from up under that significant, and you know men. Now, shout out to the men. I love y'all. You know I love us men, but y'all can be real nonchalant about things. And the
naive.
women, you want the woman to pay all the bills, right? So that's how she got the money, because I'm sure it was just her responsibility to pay the bills and everything like that. So he didn't look at it as, oh, she's stealing money, until now y'all getting a divorce. She probably don't even live in the house no more. Now it's gonna be gone. But wait a minute. Y'all just had this big old movie. You ain't got the money to go and get that house out of foreclosure.
That's what I'm saying. You don't have the money. So I was reading. So as I kept reading, they were saying that he really kind of like, they kind of trying to say he's a deadbeat, allegedly that he's a deadbeat. So he's kind of like incapacitated. So he's been taken care of by one of Venus and Serena's half brother. And
Oh.
there's another sister that didn't want to come in on the movie because she said that he never was there. So he have a lot of kids prior to him getting with Venus' mother. Miss Marla say she was trying to date Salt and Pepper.
I was trying to date Salt and Pepper Papa, but he broke and married. Girl, you trying to date a married? That's why it ain't working.
Talking about Richard. Richard ain't broke. Yeah, she younger than his daughter. She younger than his daughters. But I think she saw it as a come up. He saw it as some young Punyang.
Tenderoni, yeah.
So she put that whippersnap on him, and he wasn't thinking, and she was over there cashing in them checks.
Yeah.
But Angela say that happens all the time.
She probably thought the girls would bail them out to save face for the family.
Right.
What you think about that? Do you think they should? I don't think so.
No.
I don't
because
think
there was a house that he bought with their mother. So you moved a whole nother woman into this house. This young girl didn't have nothing going for herself. If we probably look her up, she probably barely don't even have a college education. She saw a come up. He saw a fine little tenderoni, and he got. But I don't get how y'all are married and you go start a whole trucking company with trucks, and you don't know nothing. It ain't like you just went and got a little small online boutique and you didn't know about it. But a trucking company, you have to go get drivers, trucks. If you don't have the CDL, that man probably don't know if he's coming to go. Right. He didn't know it back then either. He left his for show thing for, I don't know what the.
What? So did he leave their mama? They
been got divorced.
I'm saying for this woman, for the young girl.
I think he was cheating, because I remember that making news that he was with this young woman that was younger than his daughters. I remember when they made news back in the day. Ooh. Then they were married, I think 7 years, but they still married. They've been filing for divorce since 2017.
So somebody ain't got no money to file for the divorce. That's what that is.
He filed, but I mean, what's taking so long?
Yeah, I don't think it's their responsibility either to bail out their father, because he was managing them for a while, right? So he should have gotten some sort of money and saved it. But yet you get with this young thing, all she see is, oh, that's Venus and Serena daddy. Oh, he got money. And that money ain't his money.
That ain't his
That
money.
money ain't his money. So
And I don't know what their relationship is. So for him to be can't pay this house, so they must not be shelling out all them ducats to him. They
they
can't.
shouldn't.
They
They
can't.
got their own family.
Because I read, I don't know if a lot of y'all watched the movie, but they didn't address this in the movie back when he was trying to get Venus to go on the junior circuit, and he pulled her, but he was very kind of controlling, and he pulled her and he told the little guy that was supposed to be managing her, and he actually, to me, it was a good thing. So I'm just gonna say this because I don't know who I watched the movie, but to me it was a good thing because he saw Jennifer Capriati had went like a nervous breakdown on drugs or something like that, and she was the same age. She started out around the same age, so he kind of like pulled her, and he said she's not going to play on the junior circuit because I want her to still be a kid. So I think that was good. So what the guy was telling him was that it don't work like that. There's no kid that pulls back and don't play and then be to come in there and be able to do this and do that. But he stood his ground. Venus still went in there and played and kicked butt. And they said as soon as she won, I think after she won that, Reebok gave her a big deal, and he fired the white man. And after the man took them, but they still the man actually put up a picture on Instagram of a picture of them when they were young, and a picture now. So they still have a relationship. He still have a relationship with the girls, but he fired the man, and the man sued him. So they said the man, because he actually signed this contract and told him, you have to move my family to Florida from California. And as soon as she signed it, it wasn't her signed it because she was 14. Soon as he inked that deal with that it was a multi-million-dollar deal with Reebok, they fired that man, that's dirty. He's 79 years old. What did he say? He's 79?
79 and probably got dementia.
And worms.
Lord, not the worms. Why the man got to have worms, child?
He got worms. He done gave that little young girl worms.
Okay. Well, all right. We're going to go on to the next one. So this next one, I also got this story from Caddy Talk 101. So you guys, like I said, go over and give her a gander or two. But yeah, I'm going to let y'all listen to the video and then we'll go from there. Hopefully it'll play.
Behind bars. It happened after.
Oh Lord, fair use.
Made-for-TV crime that landed these four people, behind bars. It happened after police say a man was invited to the home of a woman that he was talking to through a dating app website. WRG's Sarita Patterson has the disturbing details of an alleged dating app kidnapping.
Things are quiet now inside the Reserve at Dexter Lake Apartments. But Monday, a man went to this unit when things turned terrifying.
That sounds like some TV stuff. Yeah, it sounds like Netflix.
It was an alleged robbery plot that sounds like it was made for TV, but this was all too real. This all started when the victim says he met a woman online through a dating app, essentially throwing caution to the wind. Deciding to meet at this apartment complex, the victim, who thought he was getting a shot at love, would find himself being shot at several times.
I'm not surprised because things happen all the time, especially around here.
Not wanting to go on camera, this neighbor was still shocked.
That's crazy.
Hearing police were investigating an alleged dating app kidnapping involving one of his neighbors. Jasmine S. Williams is accused of being the face of this elaborate crime. Detectives say Williams, while online, invited the victim over. He was ambushed, he describes, after going inside her unit. 3 more people identified as another woman, also named Jasmine Williams, Nadia Townsend, and Trevor Keys, were lying in wait. The victim says he was robbed, pistol whipped, and held hostage while the 4 accused, quote, started arguing over what to do with him. He says he was put inside the trunk of a car before being moved to the back seat and driven away.
A lot of people prey on the innocent anyway, so.
After hearing one of the alleged abductors say they were going to, quote, torture and kill him, the victim says he made his move, running for his life while also dodging bullets.
And I'm not surprised just because of the world we live in.
A World Wide Web meetup that ended with the victim in the hospital and 4 others being taken away in handcuffs from the very apartment this all allegedly started from. Reporting in Cordova, Jarita Patterson.
And see,
you don't even want to hear my part. Go ahead.
let me tell you something. And I know the other day when I was online, HB asked me about the online dating and all this other stuff. So you see, this is why I'm skeptical about online dating. Like, these people are crazy. Like, this man really, like they said, thought he was going over there. He was in love with whatever. He was in love. Get over there and y'all trying to kill the man. I just want to know, what was it that they thought he had? Because the man not coming over there with his whole life savings, with like just, I don't know. And you just want to rob the man for what? Maybe he only had $20 on him. At least, well, I ain't gonna say that because I'm about to give a whole blueprint on how to rob somebody. I don't know. I ain't never robbed him.
Oh, look at you.
I'm just saying. How that? I mean, I don't know. What you think?
That's what his ass get. Because he just had met that damn girl 5 days. That's what you think. He thought he was going over there to go give some of them worms out, and they beat the mess out. They beat the piss out of him. That's what he get. Because you ain't known if you was only talking to her for 5 days.
So what if they had been talking?
He
for
thought
like
it was a
2
booty
months?
call.
What if it was 2 months and they still did it?
Well, he should have met her in public. It go for men, just like they tell women to go meet in public. He should have met her in public, a public place. He thought he was going over there to rock her world, and they rocked his damn world.
At least he got my thing is, at least he got away though.
Like, yeah, I am glad he got away, and I'm glad that when they were shooting at him that he didn't get shot. But I bet you any kind of money he won't go nobody else's house.
I bet you won't. But
He
listen, meet me at the library.
He better go meet him with a good old church girl. Why he can't meet him a church girl?
I ain't say he couldn't. I'm just saying.
He better slide on in that pew.
No, I'm gonna tell you. Listen, meet me up here in the teen section, so I know you ain't finna carry on do nothing crazy around nobody churn. Right. We're gonna meet up here in between Nancy Drew and we're gonna meet between Nancy Drew and the Boxcar Children over here in this section of the books. Then that's what it is. I'm not
now you have people that get sexual assaulted in libraries now. I don't know.
I know they do, but see, it ain't safe nowhere. People go up in the church and shoot up folks.
I heard people get sexually assaulted in the library on the road of Nancy Drew between Charlie Brown
Children and Goosebumps.
Right.
Lord, she said she think they catfish. I don't think she did.
She gave him the wrong name. She didn't give him the correct name, but she showed her face.
Yeah, but she not an ugly girl, so he knew he was going over there for somebody pretty.
Oh, and the dating app name was so y'all stay out for Moco Space.
Moco Space. Yeah, I think that's the new one. No, they did plan that out well, Empress. I don't think they did. Number 1 rule: don't go to the house. Is that what they say?
Yeah, but you know what? I don't think I agree. They didn't plan that out well because he came to the house. So once they got him in there and they done pistol whipped him and took his wallet, his phone, and everything. What was crazy was they started arguing amongst themselves because they didn't know what they was gonna do with him. So that's when the dude put him in the trunk and they was talking about they was gonna kill him and he ended up getting away. So there was 3 women and 1 man. And it just did, because my thing is, if you would have robbed him and then pushed him outside the house, he was gonna bring the police back there. So they didn't plan that out well.
No, they didn't, because they
ended up at a motel or something.
Yeah, but even still with that,
I told you he was going to pass out the worms.
Oh, of course, we know he was going to get some. She probably offered him some. So, that man, like, he ain't about to go pass up on no goodness. So he
you see what TC said?
Stay away from plenty of oh Lord. She said
plenty of feelings. Now, you know what? She probably say, well, what you want to do, Daddy? And he said, well, I'm coming on over there, baby. And look what happened.
Oh Lord, he ain't got this. Let me show. I'm gonna say it don't take all that, but come on.
I don't think he could sue.
No, he can't sue.
They fault.
That happened before.
Well,
That happened. Oh Lord, I can't remember what it was. The lady was trying to sue. I was watching it. It was a dating app thing that I was watching on ID or something like that. She was going to try to sue because the guy she met on the dating app, he had over thousands of profiles on there, just different names and everything.
Okay.
And they went and found the profiles. He was using himself, but the app itself has a clause, and we do not read fine print. It had it that they're not responsible for you meeting up with a person. They're not responsible for someone giving out false information. They're not responsible for none of that. So the app actually won the lawsuit. She tried to sue them, but they won the lawsuit because in the clause, when you sign up for that app, you're saying that you're a responsible adult, that you will take all precautions when meeting people, you're meeting them wherever and all this other stuff. So it's just, it's not their fault if you meet up with somebody and then they carry on. That's why they shut down Backpage too, though, because I think that was a lot. They shut down the part of Craigslist where they would like the Craigslist killer. They shut that part down. Now even posting that you have a car for sale, they're charging you $5 a post. So it's crazy that they're doing that. She could have got more money for him if she dated him. Right. But she wouldn't. Moko is old. That's my first time hearing of Moko. I never heard of Moko.
Let us find out you on over there on old Moko.
Okay, Empress. Let me find out you got a whole profile over there, girl.
Talking about Moko is old.
But yeah, so that I think that was crazy. Let me see, because I don't think they had no update on what happened.
They were getting ready to go to court. I don't think they've been to court yet. I think they got a court date on the 12th of December, I think.
Yeah. So all four of the suspects were charged with attempted first-degree murder, especially aggravated kidnapping, acting in concert, aggravated robbery, and employment of a firearm during dangerous felony. Right. Never heard of those. The last two, like that. Yeah, like it say especially aggravated kidnapping. Is that a charge? Like,
yeah, I never heard of a concert, and I was like, am did they misspelling words? But yeah, that's employment of a firearm doing. So they calling it because they pulled the firearm and because it was already a robbery. So
yeah, they tried to kill him, and they pulled. Yeah, and they were talking about they were going to kill him. So that's. To me, I feel like that's premeditated. Like
that's the aggravated robbery. You would think it should have been attempted first-degree murder. Attempted because they attempted when they shot it.
Yeah, attempted.
Yeah, that's a lot of charges. They're gonna get some good time for that. All four of them, especially the one that pulled the trigger. And because she coerced it, masterminded, and was the one that lured him over there, she's gonna get a lot of time too.
Yeah, so y'all better watch out for them people y'all around here looking up and dating on these.
We don't know Sephora. They go to court. Their first court appearance on the 12th of December.
Oh, she said she was on it years ago. Did
you hear? She said he should have known better. That app ghetto.
But you was on it. Did you find anybody, Empress? I'm trying to figure out.
Yeah, let us know. That was in Tennessee.
Cordova, Tennessee, or something like that.
Memphis. It was in Memphis.
Oh, it was in Memphis. Oh no, you know what? That's the name of the apartment complex. I think it was called Memphis, Cordova. Tennessee. So y'all stay away from Cordova over in Tennessee. If y'all ain't trying to get hemmed up, stay away from Cordova. Okay.
Cordova apartments. That sounds like a project.
Stay away from Moko Space too.
Yeah, stay away from Moko Space.
Okay.
Moko Space sounds so friendly, don't it?
Too friendly. I ain't got
Moko. If you think of the name Moko Space, that sound kitty actually.
Well,
it sounds like some place, huh?
Just like MySpace was.
Yeah, but Moko Space kind of sound kitty, like it is for kids.
Like you about to say Coco Melon.
Yeah, that's what it reminds me of.
Well, stay off of that, child.
She said, no, I didn't want to meet nobody on there.
Oh, she was just on there seeing what it was.
You were just browsing through.
Well, good thing you got off of there. But
I'm glad you didn't get over there.
We're going to transition over into the next one, and this is on you.
Oh, she said it's a social media site, not for dating.
Well, that's what Facebook was, but now they have a whole Facebook part dating on a part of Facebook. YouTube. People find love on YouTube. You know what I'm
Facebook,
saying?
Facebook doing a lot.
People
You can
find
shop
love on
on there.
Instagram.
Yeah, they got neighborhoods where you can meet somebody right in your damn neighborhood.
Well, yeah. I
She
mean,
say probably Florida. It's not in Florida.
oh, don't do Florida like that now.
Florida in
TC,
the news tonight, baby. Florida is in the news tonight.
Florida really is. You tried it. Florida doing down bad this week. God dang, why had to be my why
You know
had
they
to be my
always say
state?
it's Florida.
Ratchet old Florida. But we're gonna go on to the next one, and this on you.
All right. I'm ready when you're ready.
Y'all
So while
please
she
hit the
clearing
like
it up,
button.
we're gonna give an update on the Astroworld tragedy that happened in Houston, Texas. So prior to okay, first I'm gonna start here. Where did you go? Okay, that's what you started where I was supposed to start, then I skipped. Okay, Meg Thee
I
Stallion.
did the link.
No, you fine. Meg Thee Stallion cancels her December the 3rd Houston concert because she states that the Houston public is still healing, and it's important that the community be given the appropriate time to grieve. So a lot of people was trying to say in the comments on Instagram with that picture, they wasn't buying it. They were saying if you just want to spend time with your boyfriend, say that. But I do commend her for just canceling. So a lot of people were saying, oh, what, you just couldn't sell the tickets. They was just being negative.
The first comment, just tell the truth. Your ticket sales are way down because ain't nobody buying. Cancel.
And I don't agree with that because I know a lot of people do like Meg and she's from here. So I do think that it is good that she was considerate and she's still on tour. She just not gonna do the Houston date. So I don't know what she's gonna do with the tickets. So the next thing, you can go to the next one now.
Oh, I was gonna read some of the comments.
Okay, go ahead. You can go ahead.
Well, some of the comments say, "Oh, please, Houston ain't grieving. The people who lost people are." Somebody said, "Cap, wasn't nobody buying them tickets. Then don't ever do a show again because the families will always be grieving." And somebody said, "Wrong. Houston is grieving right along with these parents. Houston strong always. Steps are ordered by God. I hate this tragedy happened."
Right.
Somebody said she ain't ready for lawsuits. But yeah, that's the.
I don't think that she wouldn't even be in no lawsuit because she's not going to incite that kind of crowd. It's different, and her crowd and concert is actually inside of a building. It's not open. And when
people can still. It all it takes is one person in the crowd to say something. She may not incite, but all it takes is one person in the crowd to say something to get everybody running. Somebody could have came there with a weapon and shot the gun up in the air, and therein lies the people trampling over other people. So I understand what you're saying, but also too, we can't say because her concert is inside of a building and that's not who she is, that it won't happen. Because people gonna start seeing all these people get, this lawsuit, $750 million. It's like, oh shoot, was she coming here too? Or this is what the people of Houston do, and then people can easily do stuff like that, and then the whole thing can happen all over again. So
now I never heard of the place that she's having, the venue that she's having her concert at. But anytime here a concert is indoors, you ain't bringing no gun because you're going through metal detectors. So that's not happening. So remember I was telling you about the Travis Scott thing. It's hard to kind of regulate when everything is outside. You're in a parking lot. So and then you got people that they can jump fences and they can get in. So I don't think any concert that would be indoors. Now you can have people stepping on people, but you're gonna have so much security because the person that owns that venue is gonna make sure they have their people there. As long as you're gonna have your people there, but they're gonna have their staff there as well. So it's gonna be overly populated with staff. So you won't get that really in. You don't hear too many tragedies in an indoor concert. You don't, because the reason why his got out of hand because it was outdoors.
No regulations.
And then go to the next one.
Okay. The 9-year-old? Okay. Please hit the like button. I hope y'all are enjoying the show thus far.
She said nobody in Houston is going going to a concert. Now they didn't. I think they have had a concert out here. They have had a concert out here. They just had the was it Master P or not Master P? It was somebody that just had a concert last week, and it was inside. So they are going to concerts. The crowd was a older crowd though. So father of 9-year-old Israel Blunt, the youngest victim, denied Travis Scott offer to pay for his funeral expenses. So I told y'all a couple of weeks ago that attorneys were advising anybody that was thinking about filing a lawsuit to not accept any money from anybody, from Travis Scott, anybody that's in his camp or his attorney or Drake or anybody that's associated with Live Nation or anything, because they could forfeit their right to sue. So the next slide will say, go ahead to the next one.
It's another slide, or you talking about another link?
No, it should be next. It's not next, or it's a next link.
You talking about
I read it. Travis Scott has hired big-time celebrity attorney Daniel Petrocelli to represent him. He's famous for the representation of the Enron CEO and Ron Goldman's father of the O.J. Simpson trial. He charges around $1,500 an hour. And Travis faces over 120 civil wrongful death, personal injury, and premises liability lawsuits. That's just right now. So his lawyer actually sent a letter the day before Thanksgiving offering to pay, even though the little boy has already been buried, but offering to reimburse for his funeral. And the lawyer, the guy, I think the dad lives in Houston, but the mom and the little boy lives in Dallas. So he has a corpus lawyer, and the attorney actually said, he wrote him back and said, no, thank you.
Right. Yeah, the offer is declined.
Taking their money. So I think Travis is feeling the heat because he didn't win and lawyered up with a big time celebrity lawyer. So I was reading, and they were saying that they think that Travis may not get a lot of the blame for this. So now I was telling whoever came on the live, but I know I was telling Armin when I was at the game Sunday. I didn't know. I kept telling you, we used to have an amusement park called Astorworld, and it was across the street from the Astrodome. So I kept wondering every time I passed by if they saying they're investigating why I don't see this stage. So all of a sudden I get an email because I'm a season ticket holder, and you have to pay to park. You have to have a parking pass to get in certain parking lots. So the cheapest lot is the yellow lot, and that's the lot that I park in, and that's still like almost close to $400 for the season.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's like $3 something. That's the cheapest lot, and they tailgate and everything. So I got an email, but I didn't check my email in time, but I got an email like at the beginning of the week, and it said, hey, we want to inform you that we can't remove so half of the parking is going to be compromised because we can't take down the stage. So we right there where we actually bag in and sit on the truck and tailgate, that's where it was. So it was in the middle of this. So it was actually in a big parking lot. So I thought about going to park over there because I was going to leave early. And then I was like, I felt a little eerie. And I was like, no, I don't think I want to be where some people was like laying on the ground, dying and died. So what they did is like you had to go on and transfer your ticket, your parking ticket, and you can go to the other lots that was closer to the stadium. And they did it at free of charge. So what happened now is I got an email yesterday, and they said for the next 2 games, wherever you park that Sunday, you're just gonna park there because I guess people complained. And they was feeling because you could have moved, but some of them probably still parked, and they have it gated. And I sent you that picture. That was me standing and I was at the stadium, and you can see over, but it's like I didn't want to be, on that ground while they was still sitting there.
Yeah, I don't know. I probably would have felt some type of way about that too. So, but.
So they say that a lot of people Monday was going to take flowers and everything out there, and
well, that's good.
So they've been making it like a memorial, like around the fence and stuff like that. So I think by the time it's all over, there'll be way more lawsuits. So I just wanted to give an update on that, and he has lawyered up, and at $1,500 an hour, that's the lowest.
He got it.
He might not have it after all this. That's a lot of claims.
People still gonna buy his music. People still gonna support him.
You
And
better get to making some music.
well,
making some more joy.
listen, they still will support the music even if he don't come out with nothing. People still support, like Cardi B. When last time she really put something out? People still supporting R. Kelly. You know what I'm saying? Like they still listening to stuff. I don't care what they say. They still supporting the man. Somebody somewhere is still supporting him. So it's not about him putting out new music. Because when the last time the Isley Brothers did anything? But we still
That's
listen to them.
It's kind of different, but
No, it's music.
The Isley got greatest hits. The Isley
music
got
is music though.
You gotta think about it. His fan base is not you and I. It's a younger generation. It's a younger crowd.
But those that younger generation is what's been carrying him this long though. We can't put that past the younger generation because they still buying the music or streaming his music and doing all of that other stuff. Yeah, the parents buy the cell phone, but they also give them access to whatever it is. So for over 50,000 people to be at this man concert, we can't say that he ain't got no fans. You know what I'm saying?
He gonna need it.
Yeah, he gonna need it. He gonna get it. I believe he really gonna get it.
And he dated Kardashian, so
and she behind him. She said, "That's my man. I'm gonna stick beside him."
You supposed to?
I'm gonna stick beside. Yeah, I don't listen. I don't blame her, but I don't like the fact that they was attacking her, like it was her fault. It was not her fault.
A lot of people. I was talking with me and somebody was arguing. We was arguing. When I was getting my hair done, me and my loctician, we was debating, and she told me she think it's NRG fault, and she made a statement that I thought was a little ignorant, but I didn't say nothing. She say, "I never go in NRG Stadium again," and I'm like, it didn't happen in NRG Stadium. It happened in the parking lot, which is nowhere close to NRG Stadium. It's like a block up. So I don't get that. So like I feel that way about the Superdome in New Orleans. I say I never still put in there because people died in there during Katrina. I don't feel right. That's an actual building where people died inside of a building. These people died in a parking lot that's like 2 blocks, a block and a half up. So she kept saying that NRG should be charged, and I kept giving her the example. So I looked, because she does her hair from home. So we looking out the window. I said, "You see that land out there, right there in front of your apartment?" And she said, "Yeah." I say, "So just say I want to hold a party, and you tell me what you think, Armin. Just say I want to have a party, and I rent that land from you. Now, you're not in. Should you be charged because what I do on the land once I rent it from you? You rented that space to me." So I say, and she kind of got what I was saying. I say, so it's not just like I was just explaining to you. It's not the same as if it was a building and I rent a building from you. If I rent a building from you, you're going to make sure that whatever I do inside the building, I don't tear up your damn building. You get what I'm saying? So You're going to have your ushers. You're going to have your security. You're going to have your own staff in there. And then you may employ me to get more staff. This is like when you go to certain clubs or certain banquet halls and stuff, and they tell you if you're serving alcohol, you need to have a security because that's the inside of their building. They don't want holes in their wall, but a piece of land outside, you don't know if I'm going to put ponies and horses out there on that land or I'm going to have an insightful, you get what I'm saying? So how is the person that owns the land responsible? They're not.
No.
Because it's land.
I told you, it's city property, right? It's city property, right?
It belongs to it's the stadium parking lot.
But it belongs to the city, right?
I say the city had something to do with it because I know when they did COVID testing, they actually turned that parking lot. That's how big it is. They had it where there's all these cones and you could go in here, go this side, that side. So I think the city does the Texas.
The city gonna hold some sort of weight to it because I still renting. Okay, so even with the building, but even with this lot, I'm still renting it to you, and you still asking people, okay, what are you gonna do in this space? You're not just gonna rent something to somebody blindly, be like, all right, go do what you want to do with it. No, I need to know what you're doing with it. That way. Right. Even outside in certain areas, you have to have permits, like with food trucks and different things like that. You still have to have a permit for that. You know what I'm saying? So the state is the city is still going to hold some sort of responsibility for what happened because they didn't make sure if it wasn't written in contract that okay, well you're going to have this is a big space. Yes, I know, but you may need this amount of security or you may have to hire police officers. So like even here if they're doing a big a concert out to our fairgrounds. Yes, that belongs to the county, but they still are responsible for hiring the police officers to help out. The city is not responsible for that. You because that's your venue, but you still I make sure that you employ those people to make sure you're covering security for that space. And our fairgrounds is very big. So so when the fair comes there, they have to employ the sheriff's office because that's part of the county for them to even
they have
operate.
to pay for those hours that are used.
Exactly.
And
but see, they
they're
made
gonna know how
sure
many come in. I need you to have this.
it's a part of the contract.
I get it.
It's a part of the contract. So the city is going to bear some sort of brunt of that. If they didn't put them in a lawsuit, I feel like they should. But
I don't see the city. She wasn't saying the city. She was saying the name of. She was saying the stadium should be sued, not the city. The stadium. And I don't feel like the stadium should be sued because they rented the land out. But the city, I haven't seen the city in it. That would be interesting to see if that.
But well, then if that parking lot belongs to the stadium, it's the same thing with the city. It's your property. So you should have set in the contract, okay, we need you to have this much, and all this stuff. This will go on. Or if you put a clause in there and say, we relieve ourselves of any and all accidents that may happen over here. We don't care what it is. It's your responsibility. Then that's when they can be released of everything. But if that was not,
I haven't seen them. I'm gonna keep looking. I haven't seen them be named yet. And you never know. Whatever they charge them to lease it out for that weekend. Because they only rent out the stadium, the parking lots and stuff like that when they know the Texans are away. So I think that weekend the Texans was on a bye. So it was a good weekend because you're not worried. Remember I told you it's supposed to be a 3-day event. So you knew that nobody was going to be using that part of the parking lot. So if they had something across the street where they do the gun shows and all that, they park closer to the venue, and you got this one parking lot. I told you that's like that's the cheapest parking lot, so it's kind of like a little over. So I'm gonna keep looking to see if somebody is out of these. I'm sure right now it may be like I'm sure it's up to 200. Like she was saying, she think everybody that just was in attendance should sue. And I say when you do it like that, it dwindles the pie down from the people that actually lost loved ones.
Exactly. So I think that it should be something separate and distinct, but we'll figure that out once we.
They will. They don't even want to. They ain't even got no questions for us.
No, we'll figure that out once we get that child. They over it, but
yeah, that was an update. We probably won't have.
That was an update. So our next story comes via Hollywood Unlocked. A New York City woman is charged with murder of a man found with "I touch little girls" written on his chest. A woman was charged with the murder of an 80-year-old man who was found in his apartment building with the sentence, "I touch little girls" written on his chest. Renee Ayardi, 28, was arrested in New Jersey on November 12th for the murder of Robert Rayner. Authorities say she lived in the same building as Rayner in Tompkinsville, Staten Island, and was extradited to New York City, where she was charged with murder, manslaughter, and assault charges for the July 19th killing. According to the New York Post, Jana was found only wearing a pair of pants that was below his waist, and the phrase was written in black marker. Other phrases that were found on his body also read, "I take dolls in my room for girls 1 through 5," and "I touch" was written on his feet. Before his death, Rayner had 24 arrests, but his records did not show a history of sexual abuse towards children and wasn't listed on the state's online sex offender registry. His son and another neighbor said Rayner was living with 3 female relatives and their children. So I'm thinking, this is my opinion and it may not be factual, but just from reading that, I'm thinking that he had to touch her at some point in time for her to feel as though he touched little girls, or some little girl came and told her that she had been touched, for her to just lose it, and she killed this man. And so I think everybody in the chat in their comment section as well is saying that she's free. People saying murder. Sounds like she did a community of service. The sad part is that it took her to do a man's job. But then somebody said, but Casey Anthony killed her daughter and walks free. Oh, okay. So people are looking for her GoFundMe. They want to
They're not gonna let her have a GoFundMe because she's
no. And then so they said, so we charge victims. So apparently he must have, I ain't gonna go through all these comments. You know, I'm gonna go through all these comments, but apparently he had to touch her at some point.
I don't agree.
You don't agree with what?
I don't agree that I think he touched her. I think she's crazy.
You really do think so?
Yeah. Because did you read where they said that, you know, she was the live-in health aide for him? She was his live-in, she was his aide. And they said prior to I think her killing him, or it was prior to her killing him or prior to her arrested for killing him, she dropped her daughter. I think she had a daughter. She dropped her daughter on her head or something. And
oh wait, oh yeah, I ain't. Okay.
Somebody tried to intervene.
That was on this other.
Something, and they arrested her for that. But I think she was. I mean, my thing is I'm not gonna say at 24 arrests and none of them was none of them was a history of sexual abuse. That don't mean he do look kind of creepy in the picture. Maybe he by her being 24 and he was 80, maybe he was a creepy old man, and maybe he made a pass at her. And she had a flashback of maybe something that happened to her, because at press time she hadn't gave a motive for killing him. But who drops their daughter on their head?
Yeah, she was about, and then she so I do agree with you. She got to be some kind of a little bit of something.
She's something wrong with her, because you don't drop your daughter. They said, look at TC said, look at her eyes. Something is wrong with her. She dropped her baby on his head, and then I think somebody was recording or said something to her, and she pushed him, or she did something to him, and they arrested her. And my thing is, you go and you killed him. I forgot how did she kill him?
Well, it said, well, hold on. It says on the day he was killed. On the day he was killed, she was arrested in a separate incident after allegedly assaulting her 3-year-old daughter and knocking down a bystander who attempted to call the police. According to a criminal complaint, she picked up her daughter and dropped her daughter on the concrete near the 100 block of Hester Street. The complaint stated authorities said the child had bruising to her neck and old injuries to her knees, face, and cheek. They were all in various stages of killing. There was no motive for his killing.
So my thing is, look, just check this out. We don't know. The only person know is him. He's gone. She crazy in the good Lord. So maybe he made a pass at her, but she was his aide. We don't know his state. Nobody, he lived with 3 female relatives and their kids. Nope, none of them complained. So my thing is, we don't know his state, if he was like bedridden or could he move around. He's 80 years old. So you find him in a house, in the house with his pants down below his waist and with a marker. Well, you didn't took the time. How did his pants get down? He didn't have a shirt on. And you write all over his body little stuff. So to me, it could be a cover up. It could be she trying to cover up why she just killed. Maybe she was trying to rob him. We never know. Maybe she flipped. But it could be an innocent man. Why all the people in the comments not using their critical thinking and trying to say free her this, and an innocent 80-year-old man may be dead. So I'm going to reserve the right to just chill and wait to see, because she hasn't gave a motive. And if they didn't have any cameras on there, we don't know what happened, because you had to take the time. Because my thing is, if you thought he touched little girls when you killed him, and if you killed him, even if he was doing something to you or he touched you, why you didn't call the police? So my thing is, we don't even know how they found out she did it. So it's a lot to the story we don't know. So what did they say? The Chatty said.
Like most old farts, he probably said some inappropriate stuff out of his mouth. He thought it was funny and he could get away with it.
Yeah, that's true.
That
Look at Empress said.
maybe she was getting revenge for something that happened to her in the past.
I said that too, Sephora, but somebody drops their child on the head and then you took the time to write on him. Could that writing on him be a cover up? To make you look like you are the hero now that you killed a pedophile, but he never had that on his record. So I don't know.
Well, I listen. At the end of the day,
I'm on the fence. I'm on the fence.
Yeah, I can't say because she dropped her daughter on the head that she still wasn't molested or something like that. I can't say that, and I also won't say, well, why didn't she call the police? I don't think that's a good question to ask either.
But that'll give you a defense. He
well,
touched
maybe
me,
she
or he touched my daughter. I lost it. You actually had time to kill him, take a marker, and write all over him, and then leave.
But we still can't say at that point. Of course, she wasn't in her right mind. But I still can't say, well, oh, she wasn't touched, or she just did it just
I
because,
can't say that. Like I said, I can't
like that.
say
And I'm
that.
just saying, I can't say that.
Yeah, I can't either. So
but I ain't gonna ask why she didn't call the police neither.
I'm on the fence because at one side I could see him being innocent, and on one side I could see him being creepy. On one side I could see her being crazy, and on one side I could see her defending maybe her little girl, maybe those little girls in that house, maybe her or anybody. Because if it was other little girls in the house, why didn't you tell their parents?
Yeah.
So I want to follow up on this one later on.
She go to court December 21st.
Yeah, I want to follow up on this next year because I want to see if she's actually going to give a motive.
She probably won't.
But it's a he say, she say.
She is not from Florida. Hush, TC. She is from New York. You're going to get off of Florida, okay? Get off of Florida. We're going to go on to the next one before y'all start back with Florida. We're going to give y'all some good news or whatnot before we get back on Florida.
You see what Sephora said? Look what Sephora said.
It could also be an initiation to join the gang. It could be.
Mm-hmm.
You never know nowadays. You never know.
Yeah, we're going to put this one on the shelf.
Yeah, we'll when she go to court.
Because I want to know.
When she go to court, we'll try to figure out what's going on. So this yours. Go ahead, child.
Okay, let's say congratulations to Barbados. But Barbados is a republic. Barbados is no longer under Queen Elizabeth and the British rule, and is now a republic, and swore in its first president, which is a female, Sandra Mason, who was a former governor general. The island ally, no, not ally, I left out the word, I'm sorry. The island also honored Rihanna by naming her a national hero. The ceremony took place in Rihanna's hometown of Bridgetown. Queen Elizabeth sent good wishes in a letter to the new president and all the Barbados residents. So we want to just say, they are not ruled now. They have a president. It's a democracy, and they're from under the British thumb. And I forgot, was it 400 years? Yeah, 400 years.
400 years of British rule.
British rule. And, the Queen, you see in one of the pictures, I think on the first picture, you could see, I think, was it Charles? There you go, right there in the corner. Diana's ex, the boy's daddy. He was there when they was naming the president, and they did a 21 gun salute to honor. I think that's good. Everybody don't have to be ruled like that, and they actually took the time to come from under that British rule to become a republican, and then, hey, girl power.
I was gonna say, and it's a woman.
It's a woman, the first president, and she's a woman, and that name sounds like she's black. Sandra.
You see the picture?
No, I didn't get to see which one was her.
Ain't that one of these black women in the front?
It might be her in the leopard coat, or wait. Because I don't think on the thing it don't tell you. It got to be, maybe it's the one right next to her.
Right here.
Well, you know what? Maybe the one with the medal around her neck.
This one.
Okay, yeah, with the medal. Because I looked at the picture, but I didn't know if that was her. And then you got her I think that's the lady that just gave her the. Okay, there she go with the
Yeah,
book.
she's sitting down over here.
She's
So
sitting
that's
down
her.
with Yeah. So when I saw that,
Sandra
name, I said,
Mason.
that sounds like a sister. So I'm proud of them. And then she was national hero, and I'm sure she probably had a lot to do with, you know, seeing this through for them to become a Republican. You know, look, you know, because she loves her hometown.
Yeah, everybody girl in the comments they were saying, "Oh, Rihanna over there doing everything but releasing new music." They
Yeah,
still
they
wait.
want her to release music because she's
But I
doing
see,
fashion. She's doing a lot.
I
But
saw
she over there
where
helping her people because that was good to get them
somebody
from under that
made a
British
video
rule.
saying that she was pregnant.
They
Don't
said
know.
there was a somebody said that was a
It
that
was a
was
rumor.
false. Yeah, that was a rumor.
Okay, good. That's why
I
I was
saw
trying to
that
see.
after I sent you this story, and I started to send that, and then I went back and looked again, and they were saying, "You see, nobody, she never came out, or Kim never came out." Somebody said that's major.
Yeah.
Her status is solidified. Okay.
Yes, I'm going to Barbados now. Okay, good news. Congratulations to Barbados. Oh, Empress said she was thinking of moving there.
Okay.
Oh, look at Sephora. Oh, she's so shady. Nicki Minaj should take note.
Where's Nikki originally from? Because she's from another country. Is it
She
Haiti?
from Trinidad, ain't she? I mean, her parents. I think her parents are
Okay, so is it
Trinidadians.
Trinidad. Okay, I didn't know if it was Haitian. If she was
Tanya
Haitian.
said she is pregnant.
Oh, she is pregnant, Tanya.
She
Okay,
is
I
or
thought they
isn't?
said that she never came out. Her camp never came out and said anything.
Child, you know, people know before your whole camp. The queen has to give up
Go
more
back to the lady in the orange dress.
Huh?
On the picture. Go back to the first picture, first or second picture. TC want to know who's the lady in the orange dress. Trinidad is Nikki.
That's Rihanna in the orange dress.
Oh, that's Rihanna. TC, how you don't know who Rihanna is?
Well, she got a mask on, so you can't really tell.
Go back to the first. Yeah, the first one. Yeah, you sure can't tell
That's
unless you
Rihanna.
really know her. Yeah, that's Rihanna. She's the one with the Jerry curl.
The lady with the leopard. Well, what is it? Zebra on child? I don't know. The lady with this coat on.
The zebra. That's a zebra. That's a brown zebra.
The lady with the coat on. That is the new president of Barbados.
That's Jerry curl. They wearing
Sandra
Jerry
Mason.
curls out there.
Lord, and this is the lady in the black dress to her right, our left, is the prime minister. Let me see. Let me get her name right. Her name is Mia Motley. She's the prime minister of Barbados.
So they got a lot of girl power going on. Prime minister, a national hero, and a premier president. Yeah, I heard her. I am sub to her, Tanya. I have to check her out. Patty Jackson.
Trinidad for Nikki.
Trinidad, but pretend she's Jamaican. Oh, okay. I knew it was something. She said, "Oh Lord, forget it." What you mean, forget it, TC? That's Brianna in the orange.
Don't be mad at us. That's Rihanna. Oh Lord, she said the new president better watch out for Peter. Well, we know that is not real. What she got on, it's too shiny. It ain't real.
That look like a little raincoat jacket.
That look or something.
I don't know blood on her coat. I don't think it. Yeah, it wasn't furry at all. It was just a plain, just a print. It was a print. Okay, we can move on.
Oh, so okay. TC can get back on her horse. Okay. TC, you can get back on your horse. Okay, we're gonna let you get back on your horse. You and Angela. And just we're gonna let y'all roast for a little second. Okay. This is Ratchet Old Florida coming to y'all once again. And this is brought to you by Polo. It was not me. This was Polo via the Shade Room, fair use.
Really, I was sending this to you just to for
well,
you
to shouldn't have sent it to me. But y'all see what they're doing to this baby.
He earring down. And how old was he?
Lord, the baby about one child.
He earring down. He got wigs. He getting designs in his head. But one thing I could say about him, he's sitting perfectly still.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at.
But you know what? These babies today, my grandson just got a cut. He just made one in August. And he sat there. My daughter didn't have to sit with him. He sat there like a little man. Got an edge up and everything. So these babies, these new babies, these COVID babies, they ain't playing. Girl, but what are y'all thoughts? I think This is ridiculous.
Wait, I want to read the comments. Hold on, I'll read some of that.
Go ahead.
So
She said, "Yep, that's Florida."
Clearly, a lot of these people are from Florida. Okay, it say, "Oh, so cute." It's all I hear is, "I'm an island boy." Somebody said, "Say you from Florida" without saying you from Florida. Lord, somebody else said, "Lord, I just know he from Florida." Baby don't even know he alive yet. Some people say the parents are out of line. Somebody say the F you mean. Oh, everybody saying, I know they from Florida. I know they're from Florida. Oh goodness. This ain't it. Chief not for a baby. This ain't it.
Somebody
Chief
on there
not for a
said,
baby.
"You didn't see the one where they said call picking up the phone and dialing Child Protective Service."
I ain't see that one.
Yeah, I saw that one.
She tried to make the baby be everything that her baby daddy wasn't, child. That's what this
I
is.
saw that one.
Somebody say, y'all, no, I just said that. Ain't nobody put that in the comments. I said that.
Oh, I saw somebody say something like
Oh,
that.
so I said that. Oh, child. Well, we must be from Florida then. Somebody say, y'all don't even wait 3 to 5 business days before you start damaging these kids' health. Whew, I can't. Got him looking like the dude she complained about.
Oh, Lord. You say Child Protective Service. Yes, I hold. That's the one.
Yeah, somebody said that baby's gonna be doing drive-bys at 5. Lord, let me see what y'all over here in these comments saying.
Okay, so my thing was, I'm gonna ask you this question because you do this hair. That look like all that's fake. I just know that little baby at that age don't have that much hair on his head. It looked like they added something in those weeks.
They probably did, but the
head is heavier than him.
The baby 1 year old. I've seen babies that age with a lot of hair.
That much hair though? That's
I have a 2-year-old. I had a 2-year-old client. He's been locked almost a year, and he has a lot of hair.
But you see how thick they are? They
They probably added something to it, but for the most part, I feel like most of that is his hair. And if it's not, it'll fall right off because his hair still has to grow. Like the texture of his hair is not.
You see how the texture look. The baby is beautiful. It's a beautiful little boy.
Yeah.
But you know what? I don't like it. I think if they was gonna do it, it didn't have to be so long. They could have been smaller because he's a baby.
No, they shouldn't have did it.
I mean, if you wanted to do it, and then I don't agree with little boys having their ears pierced. I think it's I don't say I don't agree with boys or men having their ears pierced, so don't get me wrong on that. But I think it's a choice they should make it, not their parents. And then I think like at the age like 8, I don't feel like they should say, "Mom, Dad, I want my ears pierced." I still feel like they should be older. And I am glad that none of my grandsons have their ears pierced.
Yeah, my sons don't, and my son asked me because his dad had his ears pierced at one point, but he been stopped wearing earrings in his ear. That was when
what did you say?
I first met him over 13 years ago. He had his ear pierced, but it's been probably since we had our son that he has not been wearing. He hadn't worn his earrings, but my son asked me, my little man asked me about getting his ears pierced, and I told him when you turn 18, you can do whatever you want to do, but right now. His daddy ain't gonna let him do it, but I'm not gonna let him do it either.
And you see how Dad went to be a good example, and he just probably stopped wearing them, so he didn't have to worry about confronting it with them asking him. And my thing, I could see 16 and up. I probably would go for it before 18, but not at 8. And I know some little boys that just got theirs done, and they're 8, between 7 and 9. 7 and 8. They 7 and 8, and they dad went and bought him some and bought his 2 sons some. And my daughter was gonna get my 1-year-old grandson, and I just kept, don't do that. No, I just feel like it should be their choice because, and then they're not getting 1 no more, they're getting 2. So I feel like that's a choice. So what the chat is saying.
Oh, I love that little boy. He asked the most funniest questions. Talk about my son.
So they said they wrapped his hair around something. That's what I think too. And
they added something to it.
That's too much hair.
They added something to it, but I think the majority of it is his hair because they wouldn't have been able to add that much weight onto it to stand up if he did not have a lot of hair.
It's a lot of weight.
So he has to have a good grade of hair in order for it to even stand up like that. So if he had the the soft baby hair or whatnot, then it wouldn't have been able to stand up like that.
It
So
wouldn't
I
have been
do
able
think
to stand up. He must have some nappy hair. He
Yeah,
don't look like he would have coarse hair though.
Yeah, that
I
baby
agree
was
with that.
forward.
I agree with that.
Yep. The lady that was holding him, she didn't look older. She didn't look old. Like,
That
so
baby can't even sleep comfortable. Now he got to worry about that's too much. It was cute, but it was too much.
you know what you can do? Put a small shiny sticker on his earlobe and give him a look and see if he likes it. No, I ain't even gonna try him with that. You see what it look like when you get 18 and you can pay for it yourself because it ain't coming out of my pocket.
Would you do 16?
Nope, I said 18. I meant that. Said
What?
that, meant that. Stand on that. Okay.
And the oldest ain't X, but the youngest one X.
Yep. Now my youngest one, he gonna be that one that want to be different than everybody else. Like they are not the same. They're totally different. I was just having this conversation with my client yesterday when he was asking me about my boys. I cannot say, oh, I did the same thing with this one that I did with the last one.
Okay.
Everything
So
is
they
different.
are different.
Totally different. That's
and you
why
allow them to be different.
Yeah, he made me cry. He made me cry. I ain't gonna lie. I told that
the
story.
baby.
Yeah, he made me cry. Like my oldest son, he didn't do that, but my baby boy, he made me cry. Like, yeah, he made me want to box him. I'm just being honest. He made me want to box him.
He don't seem like he seems so sweet.
He is very sweet. I'm not.
Is he more inquisitive? Is he more inquisitive?
Oh, he's very he asks questions. I have to tell him to go Google it because some of the stuff he be asking me, I don't know. I be telling him, Mama don't know everything. You gotta go and look at Google. But he's the type of person I have to tell him to stop asking so many questions. Even though it's a good thing he's asking questions, but sometimes he asks some questions at the wrong time around people. Then I'll be like, just be quiet and wait.
Why my cousin little boy asked her the other day, "What's a vagina?"
I ain't ready.
And she said, and look, and he's Kingston is 10, I think 9 or 10. He's 10.
Well, see, you have to tell him. That's why I don't talk to my kids.
And she told him she didn't know. She said, I don't know.
Do that now. If he asks me that, then I tell him what it is. But I don't talk
to
my
kids. She said
yeah, that's great, but I don't talk to them in like the baby language. Oh, your pee. No, you have a penis. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say the D word, but it's a penis. It ain't no pee, ain't no wee, ain't no none of that stuff. Nigga, you got a penis, okay? Well, I don't call my babies no niggas, but you know what I'm saying.
You keeping it real. You keeping it real.
Yeah, because when you go to school, they're not gonna use pee and wee when they teaching y'all that stuff. So I need to know when you get in there, you know what these people are talking about. They're not in here talking to elementary. That's why I feel like he was able to talk at such a early age because I never did goo goo gaga with him. You know what I'm saying? Not with neither one of my kids. We're gonna have a conversation. You're gonna understand what I'm saying. Ain't no goo goo gaga. You get around other people.
You can't relate what I'm saying.
Yes. At 1 year old, this lady had a daughter that was 4, and she thought my baby was 3. I said, well, he's only 1. And she said, well, he talked better than my 4-year-old. That's because you sitting over there Google and Gaga to her. No, have conversations with your children. Appropriate conversations, but use real words so that way they can understand and they can come back and they can have a conversation with you as well. You know,
so
she's talking about PP. Lord.
Now look what Sora said. He checked you.
Oh, he did. He told me. He said, "What you?"
Oh, I think I remember you said that.
Yeah, he said, "Well, you ain't married daddy." I said, "Ooh, well, that's your daddy fault. That ain't mine. I ain't gonna ask me. I wish I would get down and ask a man to marry me. That'll be the day. Y'all won't never.
Whatever it was, he saw it on a commercial.
Oh, it was a TV show because he asked me.
No, I ain't talking about my cousin. Look, asked her about the vagina. He
saw it and they heard. Yeah,
it was on a commercial.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna go on to the next story, but before we do that, we're gonna take a brief intermission. During the intermission, if you guys
not what a lesbian is. These kids are smart.
Please drop a chocolate in your sun emoji in the chat, as well as your baseball cap and whatever other balls, football, baseball, volleyball, I don't know. Drop your sports paraphernalia in the chat.
Y'all. The clean ball.
Oh, we're gonna take a brief intermission. We'll be back after the one. Okay.
That was a good old water break.
Hey, I'm mad Angela put the damn ping pong.
Yeah, I said not the I was supposed to go in there and say I'm about to block you again.
She put a whole ping pong ball in there. I am weak. Oh,
Even though I didn't block her at first, but I was about to mess with her.
Yeah, that's crazy that happened, but I appreciate y'all for obliging and doing that. But this next one is for you with Lil Duval Child. Since we gonna get you guys, this is more so of what do you guys think of what he said. So if you guys can please put your comments in the chat and let us know what y'all think about. Oh, wait a minute. Let me make sure. Ooh, hold on.
Yeah, we want to know your thoughts and is his thoughts valid? So
Boy,
this
it ain't coming up.
not letting you come up.
Hold on.
You know we had 2 of those.
There you go. I found it.
Gotcha.
Oh, what did I do?
Take your time.
Ooh,
So we're going to be interactive. We're going to put this up. I'm going to read it, and you all tell me in the chat, y'all. This is y'all participation time.
Oh wait, is it sharing? It's not sharing the screen, right?
What happened? We went to break and then don't want to cooperate.
Right. Hold on. I gotta go back.
Let me know if I need to share it.
I gotta go back to the link though.
Okay.
I just drug the link.
I guess the computer taking a water break.
Okay, it must be dead. Darn. At the wrong time.
We got a few more stories, y'all, while she get that together. First answer is Florida, TC.
It ain't Florida. Don't do us. I told
wow.
you.
Seems as if the kids or at school were giving her a whole lesson on sexuality. Oh, Lord. At 11? Okay, so Little Duval, this is what he said. I don't care how hurt you are. Don't break up with a good man because he cheated with some random that you know he was just hitting. So what are y'all thoughts on that? And the comments were kind of crazy. She said, yeah, hope that's a two-way street. I'm sorry, babe. I just slipped and fell on her. I can't see the rest. So what do y'all think on him saying he don't care how hurt you are? Don't break up with a good man just because he had sex with some random woman when you know he was just hitting. So then one say, if this isn't the most toxic, humiliating, degrading advice, I don't know what is. Do better. So you know the women was gonna drag him. I think the good man good man title gets dropped after he cheats. Oh yeah, bring it up because you had it so little. This is very reason to break up with someone, man or woman. Sit your ass down. Good man, and he cheated. Shouldn't be in the same sentence.
Right. Why would a good man cheat with a random? That's true. That is a good question.
Right. Lil Duval said something. He just like the trend. So Empress said, wouldn't that disqualify him as a good man?
Absolutely.
Safari say, well, is it a good man? Well, he isn't a good man if he's cheating on me. So look, I've been around Duval, so I wouldn't take advice from him. And I advise women to avoid the ATL standard relationship policy altogether, shaking my damn head.
And he from Florida.
He from Florida.
He from Jacksonville. He from Jacksonville. That's Duval. Lil Duval that's Duval County.
He do say some controversial things. He does say some controversial things.
I think he says it. He says it to get a reaction out of people. I honestly don't think he believes that, but still saying it is.
A cheating man is not a good man. So I wonder if somebody turned that around and told him, don't leave a good woman, although he hurt because she cheated with a random. And I bet you he wouldn't buy it. So I just wanted to share that one. She say, see, I told you it was from Florida. So she say, so what's going to happen when she do it? Y'all both going to have trust issues and shit. When it's better to just be honest with her and let her pick the woman anyway.
So he pretty much said do a threesome.
Yeah, she said kickback and karaoke. Oh, that's from Houston. Karaoke night in Houston. Does this go both ways?
Somebody said yes.
And then let's see. This post is used for women who are dependent on men. He cheats, it's over.
Who she said? I wish he would shut up. Pull up the high chairs for him.
Hitting randoms. Go ahead.
Hitting randoms revokes the good man title. I know nobody is taking Lil Duval seriously.
Right.
LOL.
How is he good though?
Yeah,
I like that one. Boy, bye.
Okay.
She said he
everybody's man though. This is gonna be the last one. Any person that truly loves you will respect you enough to not put you through being cheated on. People need to stop getting into relationships if they're not ready for commitment. Stay single if you want to cheat.
Amen.
Well, she used the wrong there, but that's neither here nor there.
Go on there and write it and put and correct her.
Oh, don't try me.
And then we'll hear next week with that she I don't do that. No. So you choosing violence today?
Today. Don't listen. Don't tell me I won't do it now.
Was it that? I thought it was there. Like what there? Go back. What
Wait
there?
A minute. Did I put the wrong one?
Yeah, you did.
If they are not ready.
In there.
People need to stop getting into relationships if they are THEY.
There, yeah, you're right.
Girl, don't play with me. Girl, I'm gonna say don't have.
So stay tuned, y'all, for next week, because I'm gonna go follow this post because I know she finna light her up. So she chose violence. So it's okay for him to catch an STD and pass it to me. Exactly, Polo. Let this be the other way around, and guys ready to kill everyone. Yeah, men don't understand. I talk to my clients about that all the time, that they are so unforgiving that they can cheat over and over again. But as soon as a woman cheat on them, their ego is bruised and they're hurt, and they're ready to throw the whole relationship away. They don't want to work anything out when they expect her to work out time and time again when they do it. And I think the double standards is ridiculous. It's all smash and trash out in these dating streets. Yep, in Omoko space. So we wanted to run there by y'all just to see how. So everybody is in agreement that that's not a good man.
Like you said, it's a what they call it, an oxymoron, or what? How you put that in a sentence with each other, and it's just like what?
I got the next one, and then you can do the last one.
Oh, we're not gonna do the
Remember, I don't have a story on.
Yeah, I know. No, I'm just saying we're not gonna do
the abandoned.
The 10, yeah.
No, we're gonna go to
Yeah, no, we're not. I'm just saying we're not. Just to reiterate.
We can't unless we feel to pay for their subscription.
Oh, not me.
You know what? I think the reason why they was letting me open it up because I did used to have an online subscription with them, and for some reason I pulled it up when I sent it to you, but it wouldn't.
But I think we went on there. When you go on there a lot, like they give you free time to look, and then after that they want you to pay.
That's what the New York Times did to me.
Yeah.
Okay, former this is from Florida, University of Central Florida, running back killed by his father in a domestic disturbance while his mother was also wounded. Otis Anderson Jr. was shot and killed by Otis Anderson Sr. in Jacksonville, Florida. The mother told police that the two men got into an argument that later involved her. He was charged with first degree murder and attempted first degree murder. So, I mean, you killed your junior. I don't understand how. I mean, only if Junior was very, very, very disrespectful. And
there still ain't no reason to kill you.
Yeah, you don't kill your own seed, but I'm saying it can get to that point where you might have been threatened. But it seemed like the mother said that everything calmed down, they separated, and then the daddy came and confronted him in the kitchen. And I don't know what happened from there, but he ended up shooting at the mother too because she had graze wounds, but she's going to be okay. The son later died at the hospital. And I don't think he actually was on a practice squad because I saw one of the teams I think the Los Angeles Rams put it up and said that he had did the practice squad with them. He was young. He was very young. And I don't think there's no reason. I mean, separate, put him out the house. But that's your junior. I'm sure they didn't show the dad, but I'm sure they looked just alike.
Yeah. I think that's because it was all over a freaking dog bite from his girlfriend's dog bit his dad.
Right.
They got into an argument. The mom did separate them. And the son went upstairs, but then the son heard the mom and the dad downstairs arguing. The dad flipped over a reclining chair and a table, and then the son came back downstairs because he thought the dad was hurting the mom. Right. And that's when the dad and the son got into it again, and then that's when he shot him in the chest, and the mom got grazed. But it's like now you lost your son and your wife at the same time.
But she had a couple of grazes, so I wonder was he really shooting at her as well?
I don't know. I thought she only had one.
No, they said a couple of grazes. But you know what's so crazy? How do you take out your own son? You know, that was your son. And like I say now, it can be a point where just say that he's a big guy. So what if he did run up on his dad? So what was the dad do for suppose? Just say hypothetically.
So you think it's gonna be self-defense?
No, I'm saying what if he ran up on him? It probably won't be because the mom is gonna say what she said. So what I'm saying is when we was trying to not justify, but it do come a time where you have to defend yourself. He's a big guy, but I don't. That's crazy. He's gonna have to live with it. How much hate can you have to kill your own? That's just like Marvin Gaye daddy killed him.
There would be to me, there's no justification in this story. Right. Y'all arguing, you come back downstairs, even if he came down there to fight with his fist, he didn't come down there with a weapon. So why would you pull a gun on your own child? You know what I'm saying?
People do it all the time. People do it all the time.
Yeah, but it doesn't justify. I don't care how big his son is. At the same time, you can sit up there like you tell your kids to fight like men. Right. You know, you put your fist up. You don't pull out no gun, no weapon, or nothing. I'm sure he told his son the same thing. But it turned into
it was about a dog bite.
A dog bite. His girlfriend's dog bit the dad.
It's gonna be next week, y'all, not next well. Armin with her typo.
Mom, I said next what?
You said next well. So we doing well drinks.
I always supposed to say next week, child. That was
I don't get it, but I mean, you gotta look at sometime an old man will go get a gun because he don't have the strength to sit there and fight a young buck. So I do know men that do that. And in the case of Marvin Gaye, we don't know. You know, why the daddy, shot him, why. But, like I said, that is your child. But sometimes I'll be honest with you. I didn't have a time when my daughter didn't got disrespected to me and I was going to roll over to her house. My oldest daughter had to talk me out of it. And she was like, Mama, don't go over there. And I was going with my gun. And she said, Mama, don't go over there. She said, because you're going to be at her house and you're going to be trespassing and you're going to be in jail. So because they can run you so hot, not that I wasn't going to kill her, but I was going to go beat her down like she was a woman on the street because they can be so disrespectful. So I could see him coming down to protect his mom. Maybe the dad was abusive. Maybe the dad did rough her, but the mom and the dad had been together so long. So whatever was going on with them, they could have worked it out. The mom could have been passive aggressive. It's a lot in that, but we're going to say rest in peace to Otis Anderson Jr. He didn't deserve to die like that. He was young. He still had his whole life ahead of him.
I'm going to read this because she was talking about him being a cash cow. No. Although he was cut this past September following a stint with the Los Angeles Rams as a free agent after not being selected in the 2021 NFL draft, the 23-year-old Jacksonville native still gained respect among his peers and his former family at UCF. So he was a free agent. He was not a part of any team.
Yeah, he didn't have any money. So that means he really wasn't good enough because he got picked on. He wasn't selected in the draft. He ended up getting picked to be on the practice squad, and then he got cut from that, and nobody picked him up.
Yeah, so he came from college. He just came
from college. So nobody in the NFL really seen any talent. And my thing is, back in the day, running backs was a hot commodity. Running backs are no longer a hot commodity. Yeah. But I still see at 23, him still working, and working out, he could have got on somebody's.
Yeah, he probably would have still got on because I'm sure his body was
had a
still
chance.
in
He had
that.
a chance.
Yeah, and I'm gonna read what UCF says. We have now confirmed and are devastated to hear of the passing of Otis Anderson Jr. He was revered by his teammates, our fans, and everyone within Night Nation. Our deepest condolences go out to everyone who loved Otis. He was taken too soon and will truly be missed. Oh,
they got a picture down there of him in his UCF.
Yeah, I was
what's on the post? Oh no, this is the same one. Yeah, this in his UCF. He look like a big dude. Like, I mean, as a running back, he looks trim, you know. And if he went to Central Florida, I mean, I'm sure he, you know, it's crazy. So she said word on the streets with Marvin Marvin high moments. He was disrespectful to the mother, and the daddy got tired of it. Grown children are disrespectful too. Yeah, some can be very grown children are tricky. Best to stay away if you have a quick temper. I agree. I think that they should have just told him to leave. The mother's in the middle, because if she side with the son, the husband, she's got to live with him and not get along with him. And then if she side with her husband, she have to not get along. So I've seen some times where I have seen men tell their kids, and it be boys mostly, don't disrespect. They don't say don't disrespect your mother. They say don't you ever disrespect my wife. So you stepping in is not that you're my son and that's your mother. That's my wife, and I'm not gonna tolerate no disrespect. So it goes a long ways, but no matter what, I don't think he deserved to lose his life.
No, he didn't. And
I speaking and just you leave.
I don't feel like he should have. I don't feel like they should have told him to leave. Not in that instance, because the dad was still hot. That's why he came back downstairs, because the dad was fussing with the mother and flipping over tables and chairs.
She might have said, "Otis, it ain't that serious," and then they get.
Just imagine if he would have left. If he shot the son and then was shooting at the mother, if the son wasn't there, the mama was gonna get it. Because he was that heightened that you can kill your own child. You were that heightened. So he would have killed his wife too.
Because I think the mother was the one that called. And they say when they got there, he was just laying there gasping for whatever. And then when he got to the hospital, he passed away. So that mother, she has to live with it. Now she done lost two. She done lost the senior and the junior. And I don't know if she had any more kids, but that's devastating for her as well.
Well, rest in peace to Otis. We're going to go on to our final story.
He could have gone overseas at least. Yeah, he should have. The wife is supposed to side with her husband, period. Right, TC, because that's right. I agree. But then sometimes some mothers will say they're supposed to side with their kids.
But see, I think she did side with the husband because she sent the son upstairs. He was gone. You know what I'm saying? So he hadn't calmed down. But when he heard his dad downstairs flipping over tables and chairs, what you gonna do? You gonna sit up there and listen to your mama possibly get beat up? No, you gonna come back downstairs to see what's going on.
The only way I would come back downstairs, like I say, you never know what the temper was. So if you and your husband, y'all down there, and he raising his voice, because you know that's your father. So he was 24, right? So you've been living with this man for 24 years. You know how he is. So if you heard chairs and tables flipping over, it ain't your chairs and tables, it's Otis Senior chairs and tables. So if you see that, and you could come down and peek to make sure that mom is not being abused. So my thing is, it was already a heated environment. So do you really come down and say, don't put your motherfucking hands on my mama? You get what I'm saying? Or do you, if he's over there beating on your mama, call the police?
My son's better.
But I'm saying call the police, because my thing is it's already heated between you and him. And now them two are going at it. And if you want to help her, do you really come down and say, stop talking to my mama like that, or keep your hands off my mama? Because that ain't gonna do them but turn the attention back.
Yeah, you do.
So my thing is, if you really thought he was in there abusing her, call 911.
Well, that's what she did. Who
no,
thought
him.
But still, I feel like that's a family thing that shouldn't have to call the police. No way. You know what I'm saying? They shouldn't have to call the police.
Sephora said, I'm taking my mom upstairs with me. But I'm sure, I bet you any kind of money, Otis Jr. came downstairs and said something again to the father.
Absolutely. I'm sure he did.
And that's
But the mama said
it went from there because they was already in a heated argument where he really got his
doesn't
gun.
warrant him being shot.
No,
I feel like the father.
I don't agree. I mean, I agree.
Yeah, the
It
father
don't
is a
warrant
coward.
it, but in that moment, you know what Otis gonna say? I felt threatened. We don't even know what Otis Senior look like. Otis Senior could be little and feeble.
His
Otis, he gonna say,
his stature does not mean anything. I'm not even thinking about his stature. Nope, I'm not thinking. He's still his father. You had to pull the gun out. You had to either go get the gun or you had to pull the gun out. So at that moment, you had a chance to think about whether or not I'm gonna shoot my child. He could have went out the door. We saying that the child could have went upstairs or whatever because he's still their child. The father, being the adult, he could have diffused the situation by walking away. Because you teach your kids,
like that's your son. You don't want to kill your son,
and
you don't even want to pistol whip your son. You don't even want to fight your son. So I get it. Get in your car and drive out. But guess who's gonna have the hardest time? The mother. Because the mother now has to bury her son, and now she has to go to court. Now, I think Florida may have the law Texas have where she don't have to testify against her spouse. But that's still troubling to her if she knows something where dad really was wrong. You get what I'm saying? Do she go in there and lie, or do she go in there and not tell the truth because it gives him less time? Because
she doesn't have to testify, being that she's the spouse, so she don't.
Y'all have the same law. Y'all have the same.
Yeah, she don't have to say nothing if that's the case.
So she did give a statement to the police because she did say about they separated and he came. But that's what I'm saying. It's very tricky. So now she done lost her son. And now she's supposed to lose her husband. So do she go in there and lie and say, I want to testify, and my husband, he was in fear for his life? Do they ride on the same page, or do you turn your back on him because he killed your son? So she's in grief. She's in double grief.
What's the point of lying? Because she's already lost her child.
Yeah, but she's in double grief. Some women don't care. Look at the lady that left the story that we.
Well, we talking about her in this instance. I feel like she did care because she cared enough to get in between them to make them disperse from each other. So in this instance, she cared about both of them. You know, so I feel like she didn't want neither one of them to get hurt. Nobody foreseen this situation happening with him shooting his child. But I feel like especially in the Black household, we tell our kids, you pick up something, you knock somebody out, but that's outsiders.
But we also tell them stay in a child place, but he's not a child.
He's not a child, so you can't say that. But I don't think that whatever they were arguing, the dog bite, which to me was stupid in the first place, for them to be arguing about a freaking dog bite to that. It
probably was something else, and they just triggered it tipped it over the edge. Yeah, it could have been some building, and he probably wouldn't want him there. He probably would want to walk around in his boxers and hit it on the couch or something, and we're ready for him to go. Yeah, Dad was wrong. Dad is gonna get time, and he's gonna live with his son.
He was right. I said I'm with Empress. He was wrong.
I'm not saying he was right. I just think it was, sometime. I mean, he went to go protect his mother, so him dying to protect his mother, it was an honorable thing. No matter what Dad was down there doing, you see it happen a lot, even with stepfathers and kids and boyfriends and kids, and you see it a lot. You see it a lot.
Yeah,
I didn't even see some girls end up shot because they was trying to protect their mother. I mean, what really can you do? So she said he probably said, you're a deadbeat father. I already told my parents, if you fight during my presence, it's now my business, and I'm going to take control of how this goes. Okay, but you let them know. You never pull out a gun on a family member. Dad would not get time in Florida.
Yeah, he will.
I think he will, because he's black for one. He will.
Yeah, this not a stand your ground type of situation, because he was not. I think
he lived there. I think he lived there, so ain't no stand your ground.
Yeah, I don't think it's no stand your ground type of situation. If that was the case, then maybe but I think because the wife does not have to testify, but her comments are also on record with what she told the police. So they can use her phone call and her what she was telling them, they can use that against her against her husband in the courtroom. She don't have to come in there and say anything. So when he does go to trial, they're able to use that with with what she said about her feeling like they were going to fight again and things of that nature, and that he was flipping over chairs and tables. So it was almost like the dad was inciting this whole thing, and then the son came downstairs to make sure that the mother wasn't being abused, and then he gets shot. So hey, this is black on black. What county did this happen in? If it was in, if he still lived in Orlando, it was Orange County.
Jacksonville.
It was in this one was in Jacksonville.
Yeah, it was in Jacksonville. He was
So
shot.
he
in
moved back home,
Florida.
must be, huh?
Yeah, he was shot in Jacksonville, Florida.
So he moved back home. Okay. Yeah. Nah, they gon'
because Central Florida is in where?
That's Orlando.
Okay. Yeah, he had moved back home. He was shot and killed in Jacksonville, Florida.
I don't believe this.
I appreciate y'all for getting interactive with this one with us.
Why you don't believe the story?
She said, "No, Florida loves time, a lot of it."
Right, Empress. I'm trying to figure out why she don't believe the story.
That was a weird story. When I saw that, I said that's.
I mean, it's real. It's true. It's news. It's like this ain't nothing.
I don't believe the story at all.
But that's
you don't believe old Otis? Oh, she said people in Jacksonville are cuckoo.
Well, you think people in Florida cuckoo? So the Jacksonville ain't exempt. They in Florida.
TC.
So you think I'm crazy? I'm in Florida.
Yeah, it is developing news. So TC. So you saying Florida people are crazy, but Jacksonville people are crazier? That's what you saying?
Jacksonville is a little crazy. I ain't gonna tell you no lie now. I don't even go in Jacksonville. I go.
Is that bad?
I go to Dave and Buster's and I go back to wherever it is that I came from. I'm not. I don't go to.
And
the
you know
other
what?
side
It looks so beautiful when I look at the game.
Listen, it's a beautiful mess. Okay, it is.
You know, I'm gonna go to Tampa. I'm gonna go to Tampa when I come down.
Yeah, well, Tampa,
So that's what she said. She said exactly. She think that Jacksonville people are crazy, but everybody from Florida is crazy, but they are crazier.
That's fine.
Wait a minute, my best friend in Jacksonville.
Well, what side of Jacksonville is she on, girl? If she from there and she used to be in there, then
whoa, for real? Duval is worse than Brooklyn.
Listen, they don't care. They'll shoot you up, girl. They shoot you at the
I heard of Duval, Florida.
Duval County. That's why Lil Duval is called Lil Duval, because that's where he's from.
Oh, that's why he got that messed up mindset and thinking. Okay.
Must be.
It explains it.
Empress, you ain't never been to Jacksonville? Girl, you ain't missing nothing.
She said, yeah.
They have a beautiful beach that I've never been to, but you know.
You know what? I was looking for a beach, and they say I think a beach is from where I'm going to be is 30 minutes away.
Yeah, you got down there where you going at, but where you going at is you 2.5 hours away from me, honey.
I know you told me. I ain't gonna make you come because you've been busting it.
Nah,
not make you come, but I'm not gonna look, not make you come, but ask you to come.
Right. It depends on when you get there.
I'm coming Saturday.
Oh, okay. So, because I know you were saying by next week. So, how long y'all gonna be down there?
I'll be there till next Saturday. I'll be there for a whole week.
I don't know. You know, I might meet you at the Hard Rock or something like that.
I mean, that's fine.
Look, in a public place. I'll meet you in a public place, child. Because I ain't coming over down there.
Now you did all these shows with me, and you gonna meet me.
Hey, if I get hurt, baby, you gonna have to meet me halfway, okay?
Y'all see how she did me? Look at Sephora laughing. Now look, you see how you do me? But my thing is, I'm leaving my gun at home, so we ain't gonna bring you nowhere. We ain't gonna bring you to Airbnb and pistol whip you. Yeah, girl,
we can be at the Airbnb. You know they got knives and stuff at the place. They got lamps and things. Girl, you can hit me upside.
So I guess it's gonna be me, my daughter, my grandson, and my wife gonna jump you.
Look up the 4 against 1. Yeah, child. Tell you no, girl. Tell you why.
No, we can meet at the Hard Rock.
To fight me.
We can meet at the Hard Rock.
Tampa has a nice casino, and the casino has a nice house music. Yes, it does. That is a hard.
Yeah, she was telling me about that TC, and I think she told me what is an hour away. You said?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna go there. We're gonna do that.
Yeah. So I
don't like to gamble. So my daughter, my grandson, his team is not coming, but it's some more teams that's going. So she said she gonna see can they watch him and she want to go. Going to go live. So we got your back.
Like I did.
Safari, y'all don't trust me. She said my ex from Tampa do Jesus.
Like I did when I went to New Orleans when I was walking back from that casino. I had to go live, so y'all was with me.
I caught the middle of that one. So y'all don't trust me. I ain't gonna do nothing to y'all armor. That's my friend. I ain't gonna do nothing to her. And you know what, y'all? And if she didn't trust me, she'd have been like, I ain't meeting you.
No, I'll meet you down there to the
Yeah, we can go. We can do Tampa. Because you already told me. Because I want to do I want to drive by where and take pictures of where Tom Brady them play.
Well, who?
Oh, she said she just playing Tom Brady, the Tampa Bay Bucks.
Oh, the Buccaneers?
Yeah. She said I'm just playing. Yeah, I ain't gonna do nothing to it. But yeah, we can meet in a
Oh, she said I heard content creators from Florida are very questionable. Well, I ain't one of them.
Oh, TC, I might need to watch my back huh, while she's sitting up there playing, huh?
Oh no, that's some other people. That's some other folks. That ain't got nothing to do with me, honey. I don't be mixed up in that. Look, she already know I'm gonna be live when we come on. I ain't finna do nothing crazy, girl. I love my life. I love my children. I love my church. I love the Lord.
You gonna do like Wiley and them and all them talking about this content, everything content.
I ain't even with that mess. Everything ain't meant to be on camera. So
yeah, I'll be down there too. I fly back next Saturday.
Oh, y'all flying?
Yeah, we ain't driving. That's why you kept saying when we getting there. We'll be there at 12 Saturday, this Saturday on the 4th.
So y'all getting a car? A rental car?
Yeah, we're gonna rent a car, and our Airbnb is in Kissimmee.
Kissimmee.
Well, I said Kissimmee. I'm Kissimmee. So because now we know we already had booked it, so now they didn't get picked for the tournament. His team didn't. So three of his levels is going. 6, 11, and 13 are going. So we already had paid. So we like maybe just let's make a vacation out of it.
I need that list too, TC.
The Florida CCs.
She okay. Like it's alligator mate and see girl.
Oh, they gonna try to throw me. Oh, they ain't gonna throw me in that swamp now.
Listen,
no, I don't want to meet nobody.
Y'all try to tell her everything bad about Florida. Okay,
I've been to Florida before. I've been to Miami.
It ain't that okay. Well, then
I've been to Miami, Fort Lauderdale, and
if you survived Miami, then you good.
I've been to Miami, and then we drove to Fort Lauderdale, and we drove to Key West. So now, I just been looking for things to do. I think we're gonna do we're gonna probably do Disney. I think we're doing Universal because I think we're getting $50 tickets for Universal. I really didn't want to do Universal, but we're gonna do Universal.
Girl, it's either that or pay over $100 for Disney per person.
Yeah, we're gonna pay. My wife says she's gonna pay for. We've been to Disneyland. We never been to Disney World.
Yeah, so Disneyland and Disney World are two different things, honey.
That's what I'm saying. So we have to go. We come to Florida. We got to go to Disney World just to say. I mean, we was 50 when we went to Disneyland. So we're gonna do that, and then I want to do the Wax Museum and just relax. And then I think where we're staying, I'm gonna have to tell you where I'll send it to you. But where we're staying is like a resort around the Airbnb. It's like a 4-bedroom, but we got like an extra bedroom because that's it's pretty nice. It has a pool right on the patio, right out there, and then you have the exercise.
How far you are from Port Canaveral? Where you gonna be at? Because I was telling Shadia.
Mm-hmm. Cause Shadia from out there?
She was in Kissimmee last week.
That's right. I did hear her say she was coming. Did they go to Disney? And we didn't even see her out here tonight. Oh, Disney World is the real deal? Okay, TC, I got to go then because I was saying maybe Universal because I know Disneyland was just a lot of walking. An alligator got loose at Disney.
Disney World, a lot of walking too.
No, I don't mind. I need to lose weight. I need to lose weight. I say at the I'm gonna send it to you. Say some Cape Canaveral. I'll look that up and send it to you.
Yeah, so my wife just gave me Port Canaveral is where the Victory Cruise. So it's a ship. And never mind. You say you don't like to gamble. Whatever.
You told me about that.
You don't like to gamble, so don't go on there because they ain't got nothing but gambling on there. It's a little club on there, but
I sit there and watch. You know what I do when my wife be gambling? be playing Candy Crush on my phone or something. Remember, a crocodile came out of the lake and dragged a 3-year. I remember that at Disney, at the Disney resorts. I remember that.
Watch your kids. Watch kids. That's all I gotta say. Look, let's do this last story before we go on. So y'all know we like to do a little funny. Oh wait, I ain't put it on there about the whatever. We'll do this one. I had another one, but I forgot to
About
put
your
it on
tree.
there.
You don't have the one with your
No,
tree?
I had another one, but yeah.
Okay.
It was another one I forgot. Girl, this was 4:00 in the morning, honey. I had fell asleep with that laptop on me. So this is a question. Since it's the holiday season coming up, we have a question for you guys. Natural versus artificial. Which Christmas tree option is better for child? They say better for the climate. I'm just asking you guys what Christmas tree is better for you guys to have in your trees. So they made a case for artificial trees and seeing that, it's easy to imagine that reusing an artificial tree year after year is more sustainable option. But Fenton says that if an artificial tree is used for 6 years, the average amount of time people tend to keep them, the carbon cost is definitely greater than for a natural tree. Yeah, so if the artificial trees are used for a longer lifespan, that balance changes. What you think? Are you all about because it's well hold on, because it says studies have linked the PVC plastic to cancer in the trees and other public health and environmental risks. Yeah. What are the benefits of a real tree? On average, it takes 7 years to fully grow a Christmas tree. Wow. As it grows, it absorbs carbon dioxide from the air. Protecting forests and planting trees can help stave off the worst impacts of the climate crisis by removing the planet warming gas from the atmosphere. If trees are cut down or burned, they can release the carbon they've been storing back into the atmosphere. So they're telling y'all don't burn your Christmas trees. When we harvest the trees or cut them, we plant back very quickly. So once they cut it, they redo the whole, the cycle starts over and over again.
Right. They plant them quickly. I did see that. I thought that was nice.
So what do you think? Artificial or real? What has been good for you?
I
Have you
like
had both?
artificial. I like artificial because you don't have to worry about all those pine needles. And I do like the smell. And then also you have to be careful with a real tree because if it dry out, if you don't keep the water down at the bottom, you can have a house fire.
Yep.
So I do prefer the artificial. You don't have to worry about like I say, the pine needles, and then you just invest. I had a 7 foot artificial tree that I passed on to my oldest, and she was just telling me now, because we don't buy Christmas gifts, so she was just telling me now that she was telling me now that I'm about to pass this on to one of your kids because he don't like to help me. My grandson don't like to help her put it together. I said, well, y'all didn't help me put it together when I used to put it together, but I do like the smell of the real tree. I don't like the having to take it out to the curb and for heavy trash day. So I do like the smell, but I'll just say artificial.
Oh, she said I prefer artificial. The needles from a real one are a pain. I've never had
Yeah, them needles are something else.
Killing a real tree is killing your oxygen supply. Yeah, that's what they were saying. When you cut the tree down, you're removing what pulls the carbon monoxide from the air. All the dangerous gases from the air. But that's why they tell you don't burn the tree. I guess you just dispose of it and let it decay or whatnot. So you don't burn it because all of those gases that it absorbed is what it goes back into the atmosphere. And so that's why when the tree, if it does dry out, and it's easier for your house to catch fire with a real Christmas tree than it is with a fake Christmas tree. Not saying that you can't
because of the gases,
but it's easier for your house to catch fire with a real Christmas tree. I've never had a real tree. I've been around them. Like you said, the pine needles don't excite me. The smell of the tree doesn't excite me because I told y'all I don't really like the smell of like flower candles and all that stuff. So having a real freaking tree in my house would be like me walking in the forest. I ain't doing it.
A lot of people are allergic to. I had a doctor that said he didn't ever know what he was allergic to. His eyes would water up and red. He said he went Christmas tree shopping with his wife, and he walked into where all the trees was, and and he learned that he was allergic. Who
Wow.
burned trees just to put it out by the street? Just
People do.
right. But when they put it out by the street, I learned something new in this article, that they're not supposed to really take it to a minefield. They're supposed to take it somewhere and chip it.
Yeah.
Put it back into the use it to fertilize and stuff like that. And not just put it in a landfill and leave it. But I'm sure there's a lot in the landmines.
People that like have those burn pits in the back of their houses, they think, oh, it's a tree, logs, this is that, the third. So those are the people that may burn the tree or have those burn barrels or whatnot. They burn those as well. I mean, they put stuff in there to start a fire to keep warm. So think about that. Now you go to somebody's house after Christmas and y'all outside roasting marshmallows over an open fire. Think about all of the gases that are coming. If they're using a tree, think about the gases that are coming out of that tree.
Wood that's coming out of that wood.
And so now you're inhaling all of that, those bad gases that are now going back out into the atmosphere. So
that's true, Sephora. I didn't think about that.
What about insects in the trees that will now be in your home? Yeah, because they ain't shaking the tree out, is it?
I had a homegirl every year. She just walks up to the outside parking lot where they sell them at the grocery stores and picks up. No, she go to like the garden pottery places, and she gets her a free tree every year. I don't know how she get up out of there with it, but I like the flock trees. I never had one, but I used to love to see. Now they look like a pain in the butt. The ones where they flock them and spray them white, and they just flock.
Yeah.
Oh my God, they're so beautiful, but you just know they have to be all over your carpet. You have to have a floor.
Yeah, I can't deal with it. I don't even like that garland stuff. The tinsel.
Oh, we used to do the icicles, the fake icicles, and that stuff.
That's what I'm saying. Those are tinsels. I don't do those.
Yeah, that'd be all in your tear up your vacuum cleaner.
Oh, it sure will. It'd be everywhere though. It's hard to sweep up when you got carpet.
Right. Be all in the carpet, and then they stick you.
She thought she just act normal and take it. Okay, she right here stealing trees. How about your friend?
But I don't know. She do come out with a whole tree every year.
That's crazy. Well, at this portion of the show, let me go ahead and drop this in the link because
while she doing this,
she launched her business apparel brand. So I'm going to drop the link for you guys. If you guys want to go and look at her website as well as
can you share it?
I'm going to share it. Hold on.
Oh, I'm going to tell y'all this right quick. I ain't trying to make y'all spend no money nowhere else, but somebody just gave me a text. I don't know if y'all wear the ethical boxers, and they have the sports bras and the little boy shorts for the women. Everything is on sale.
What is it?
Ethical. I might be saying it wrong.
You got the link, put it in the back check, and I'll put it in the chat.
Okay.
But like I said, this is Polo's brand is mopressure.com. I'm gonna share the screen with you guys so you guys can see her website. If y'all can go over there, take a look, or if you want to, Christmas is coming up. Y'all go and support your content creators here that are doing real things. So this is her website. Why be average when you can be a GOAT? Greatest of all time. So Pressure Bust Pipes. This is her website, and let's go to the catalog. And she sells the trucker hats. So let's click on it. Limited edition 2021 pressure applied patch. So you see the front of it says Mo Pressure. Is it a side view?
Oh. Yeah, I think it's on the next picture.
The next picture? Okay.
Yeah, there you go. You can see the patch. The patch said his will, not mine. At the bottom it says his will, not mine. You can see it better there. At the top, it has always apply pressure. That's a patch that I made myself. His will, not mine is a quote that I use, and that's my quote that's with my brand, my barbering brand. So that's the first set of hats that I did. So those are limited edition because I'm going with the pressure applied with the other hats that you will see. So those are 3 colors in that. And then with the green and white hat, on those, all those hats just has pressure applied in gold. So that's how I'm keeping them now.
So y'all get y'all trucker hats, and it's pretty much one size fits all.
There are some shirts. Angela, if you still in here, I'll be getting ready when I get back from vacation. The hoodies will be ready. I just got.
So do you want to do pre-orders? Are you thinking about doing pre-orders or no?
No, I actually have them. I just need to.
You got to put the things on them.
Yeah, I just have to put the thing on them. So I really didn't. If somebody ordered them, I'm gonna have to go. I'm going to the website and tell them any orders will be shipped out because I don't want people to feel like I took an order because I won't be able to do anything while I'm out of town. So if she wants to go ahead and order it, but probably what I do when I get off tomorrow, go ahead and press them and go ahead and put them up there. But I won't be able to ship them out until that following Monday, which will be the 13th. Yeah. I won't be able to ship them out until the 13th.
That's my baby birthday.
Oh, okay, December 13th. But they will have them in time for Christmas, so they probably want to go ahead and order. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna press some tomorrow, and I'm gonna put them on the website, or I'll put the stock photos up on the website. But I probably press it. Huh? Yeah.
The hats go with the t-shirts. The logo, this goat tee is $15, and she goes from medium up to extra large. If you want anything other than that, then you will have to contact her. I think there's a contact thing here, and I don't know yet if she's doing anything. But what you see is what you get, okay? And now don't be asking her for no ombre and tie-dyed shirt.
The hoodies are here, Angela. I got black, turquoise, and tan. So I just don't have them on the website. I have them on the website tomorrow. And I think, you know what? I did have your number, but I didn't put it in my phone. So I just have to have Armin reach out to you. But Friday morning, they'll be on there. They'll be on there tomorrow night because I'm going to put them on tomorrow night. So let me show you, Angela. But I won't be, if you don't, I will have to go hurry up and do it because I do have time to go get it in the mail Friday before I leave. But I have to actually press them. So after I got off the live with y'all today, I actually studied for the show. I ate dinner, and then it was about time to come back here. So I'm going to do, the patch is a little smaller. That was just a markup that I was doing, Angela. So I have that color. That's a tan. I have that color.
Stop and I have so black. Fast. Hold on. Let me put you out there.
Oh, I'm sorry. I have black, Angela. Well, yeah, that's showing that green they're pulling that green screen. And then I have tan. It's a khaki. And then I have turquoise. Those are the three colors of the hoodies, and they're 40. So I'm gonna get those. They'll be on the website tomorrow. Let me drop it in the chat. You don't have to drop it in the chat. I'm gonna give it to me. Just tell her. She gave it to me.
I'll put your phone number in that chat.
Yeah, don't put it in the chat. You did that last time. I'm gonna give it to me. She gave it to me before. You want the tan? What size?
I think she probably get a large, a medium or a large.
Okay. So that means I'll just press her. I press out a large. So Armin, give me your number. I will lock it in my phone, and then once I press it, I'll send you a picture of it, and then I have it on the website, and then you can just pay. And it put tax on it through the website, and it also does ship. It pay. You have to pay for the shipping, and then if you get that done, I can get it to the post office Friday when I get off. I get off a little early, so I can get it to the post office.
So you need to put it on there. You need to put it on the site first so she can go and order, right?
Right. I need to put it on the site first.
So you're gonna do that tonight?
The reason why I don't want to use these photos, I can, but you see how I showed it and it was so big because that was a markup.
So you need to go and press one tonight so you can take a picture of it and put it on there. Okay, that's what she gonna do.
Now what I can do, I can go back and redo a markup just to have a placeholder, and I can put them on there tonight, and then I could just press it for her tomorrow, and then put it in the mail. That way we not.
What if it's not gonna look exactly like that? Then don't put it on your website. So
no, what I'm saying, I'm gonna go in. You see how I'm on top of the strings? Can you see that? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go get another markup and I'm gonna, since I seen the patches, I'm gonna bring it down.
Okay.
So I will do that tonight. I'll do that.
And
so
then
if she
put it
want
up
to
there.
order, if she want to order it tonight, and then I'll press it tomorrow.
Okay.
I actually
So
could get up early in the morning. I could press it when I get off tomorrow.
So she wanted 10 one. She said she wanted one. So you
Yeah,
can
I got
it tonight.
So give me about, Angela, you got the website. Give me we get, what time is it? 10:49. Give me 30 minutes and then go on there. And then because I have to load them up. And then they will be on there. If you order tonight with size, I got the hoodies already. I just have to press it.
Thank y'all so much for supporting.
Yeah, thank you.
Polo's.
I'm just saying, Angela, don't
her
make
vision
me
and her brand or whatnot. You know, she's trying to get me to open up a whole store. I don't want to do that. I ain't trying to do that right now.
Look, why I got my bill for my shop, but I think it's for a year. It was 180 something. And really it should have been like 3 something. So some kind of savings. I have to actually go look at the invoice. I woke up to that. But I think it's really not that bad. And this is my just to show y'all this right quick. That's the little label maker. You're welcome, Angela. No, thank you. So I got everything. I got boxes. I just need bags big enough for my hoodie. Sephora, and I end up, like I said, I did what you said, Black Friday. I was just so pissed that I didn't have my patches, but they did come. They weren't supposed to come to Saturday, but they came today, and they came all the way from Pakistan. When I told y'all I thought I was ordering local, but I got it. Oh, did you see that? I put that, if y'all like underwear and stuff.
She said, did you do your own design?
Yes, I did do that. I didn't do the goat with the, I did the goat, but I didn't know how to do the smoke. So I paid somebody on Fiverr to, I told him what I wanted, and I had him do the, wait, I had him do the smoke. So this is one of the hats. So I had him do, I did this part. I did this part, and I told him I just wanted that 2-tone smoke. And then I did that myself on Canva. And when it came out, I just didn't like the way they did it. So that's why I went, I like it, but I don't really like it. So I did just the words. So the no pressure that's on the t-shirts and that patch, I made that myself. I taught myself watching videos on how to work Illustrator. So I have another one that says Goat Life. I showed you that one earlier, which I think you was working. So I think I want to get this on. I'm going to show it to y'all right quick. You can't hardly see it. But I did that one. I did that one myself. So I had to learn how to put the smoke behind the letters and get it. So I have that color.
Don't scroll too much now.
Oh, ain't nothing in my phone.
Okay, I'm just checking, child. You just scrolling and things.
No, ain't nothing in my phone. And she plus I have a folder with all my Hey, how you doing, Miss Sarah? I have a folder with all my stuff in it. But see, ain't nothing in this phone. But my grandson and ain't nothing in there.
Oh, girl, we don't want to see all your pictures now. She said she liked that pink though.
That pink and that black, yeah, that's the one that I'm thinking about getting this in a transfer. Is that
a play too much?
Oh, you talking about right here? No, that's a bandana.
That's a bandana.
That's the what's popping, the Bloods.
Do you have that on your website, Goat Life, yet? Is it on the shirt?
No.
She don't have it on the shirt yet, Empress. But we'll be updating y'all when she goes. If you go on her channel or when I'm over here, we'll see. You know, she said she need a brand ambassador. She said she need a brand ambassador. So we'll see, you know, if I'm worthy enough.
You want to be a brand ambassador?
I would be. I was the first order on YouTube. I was your first order.
You was.
Oh, okay.
And then Aisha was my first online. But you had ordered.
Well, I ordered it offline. She just your first from
No, she's my first online order, but you was my first.
That was from your store.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad you're exploring your creativity and building your brand. That's what's up.
That's why I hadn't had a chance to be on here and I was slacking, but I'm gonna get back to being on here. And just, you know, staying up late. I did that website by myself. That was my first time. and I was plugging. I had it too busy at one time. I had too many colors, so I would stay up late, and then I would work, and then I watch videos and I teach myself how to. So now I want, you know how y'all remember those Von Dutch hats? It used to be an oval, like the oval would be like an oval patch. So I want to do something like that, and I may do goat life in that patch, and then do goat life on patch on shirts. So I'm trying to see. I wanted to do a transfer. I might need to let see the people that do y'all transfers to see, because I've been dealing with this lady on Etsy, and she's so unprofessional. I didn't wrote her 4 emails, and she's yet to answer. So I don't want to bother with her anymore. She has good prices, and it's like a company on Etsy. But I mean, we're out of Thanksgiving holiday. You answered me one time during the Thanksgiving holiday and haven't answered me back. So I'm over it, because I could have had them. I don't want to have to go to a big company like Transfer Express and stuff like that. But we do have a place here that do them, but sometimes they leave that. So this is a shirt that I did, y'all, but I end up burning that one. So that's just garbage.
Did you send me the one that you had?
No, because the box was too small.
Girl, you could have rolled that thing up.
You didn't even have
time. I told you what I was gonna do with it.
I'll bring it to Florida.
I was saying, because that'd be a waste of shirt just sitting there.
It's just sitting there. And I didn't have enough the boxes. You know what will help make you more sales, sell it wholesale to resale stores. That's true too. That's true. Don't you think it'd have to get out there a little bit more?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because you got to think about the money that you have to put in up front for that. And then have to make it back and everything like that. So,
because I have a client that does Crush City shirts for the Astros and stuff, and he just got his. They have a not a black owned Foot Locker, but there's a Foot Locker they did, and it's some kind of specialty Foot Locker that's right here in the hood, and his shirts got in there, and I know he was saying it was like a process, and you don't even know if people's gonna buy them, because right now we're out of baseball season. So what is that brand actually gonna do? But he actually had a nice brand, and he actually capitalized. He lost his job. He capitalized on the brand the first time the Astros went to the World Series. So it actually pushed, and he didn't do commercials, and he didn't had his stuff in the hotels by the stadiums, and he sets up at the.
You be doing all them TikTok videos. You know you can put your TikTok videos on here, right?
You know what? I'm gonna have to. I only thing about the TikTok videos on here, when you put the music on them there. So I know Sephora told me to do the one where you put one hat on, and then so I have to get that done. I'm gonna get all that done when I get back.
Well, do 2 of them. Do it. You can do the TikToks for, just put the music. Use the YouTube royalty music. You can download that and use that as well. If you want to switch it over to YouTube, just change the music.
Did you put the ethical in there for them?
I did.
Yeah, if y'all want some underwear, that underwear is cheap. And if you like the tops and the bottoms for the girls, those are nice. And usually those things are like $20-some just for the top and $20-some for the bottom. And you can get a top for 10 and the bottoms for 8. So that's a pretty good deal. And it don't take that long to get here.
Yeah, she said you can do some goat life pop sockets. They seem to be something people like to collect, even phone cases. Yeah, that's true.
I was thinking about, I don't know how y'all feel about pens. I love a pen, like the hat pens and stuff. So I got some. I ordered some today, but I didn't order them in the brand. I ordered the hearts, the different hearts. So I'm gonna put that on there, see how that goes, and then I may do the goat life pens. So I got like a lot of ideas. And it costs a lot of money. But
I would say, listen, graduation. Start now with what you're doing now, because you don't want to start collecting all of that stuff and then it's just sitting there and it's not moving. So gradually include that stuff or whatnot. Or if you want to do pre-orders to see how it would do, then do that first before you go ordering all of that stuff and you can't move that product. That's just, that's heartbreaking. You spend all that money and then it's not going nowhere. Then you find yourself having to do a sale only to break even or get even under what it is that you put in for it. So
the brand that me and my friend did, I got a bag of it sitting right behind me. that is nothing. I mean, my thing is I got dad hats because we didn't do truckers. I got all those hats, and my thing is I was selling it cheap to get rid of it. I got pins and everything. So what I'm not gonna do is put that out because I'm trying to promote mine. You get what I'm saying? So it don't make no sense. Then I'm defeating the purpose if I got both of them sitting there. So, and like I said, not worried about, who's supporting, just doing me and on God's time, and, everything will come. But you're right. I'm not going to get into all that product. So like with the GOAT Life, if I decide to do transfers, then I press as I go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And see, that's why would you telling me, oh, well, you shouldn't do this, you should. I'm not listening. I ain't gonna be ordering all that stuff now. Whatever I have
on your store, you could put your oils there. You could do so much with your store.
See, but the thing with that is because it'll be separated. So it'll be YouTube, but then I won't use that for like my real life stuff. Because it's kind of separate. And yes, I will with the shirts and the hats or whatever. Because the oils, if I do oils on that site for YouTube, it's gonna have my it'll be the same oils that I sell to my clients. It's just gonna have
your business logo. I got you.
You know what I'm saying? It's gonna have a different label on it. So it's just doing that is like, do I really want to just keep everything like that sold separate? But
if it's a good product, Armin, you gotta sell it. You gotta give it to the people.
I mean, I do sell it right now. I need to restock.
So how about just say because you don't want people looking you up. So like, just say you had some on your website. But see, let me tell you with that in the part of marketing. So if you just pull it, you just called it Armin's Oil, okay? But that ain't what you call it in the shop. But on the website, it's Armin's Oil. So I guess you will have two trademark names because on the website, this is what it is. It's Armin's Oil. And then you know what else I found out? Because I'm doing a home business, I'm going to I don't want my home address going out, so I'm gonna have to pay for a virtual
address.
A virtual address because it don't make no sense for me to pay by a PO box. That's not. So a virtual address is like $10 a month. So I think when I sent out Aisha's, it was my home address. I mean, like I said, I'm not scared of nobody, so that's not a big deal. But
see, you don't have to tell people that that's your home address. I'm saying that they'll know it's coming from somewhere, but
right.
Don't.
Well, they know it. They know it because, when I sent by that time it'll be changed. But I'm just saying, I guess I'm just being too transparent. But you're right. Yeah, you don't have to tell.
You talk too much. You talk too much. You never shut up.
But check this out. If you type it in, you would know anyway.
But see, that's the thing. We have to get, and I was telling you this earlier, we have to get out of this mindset that the only people that are going to be shopping from us are the people on YouTube. That's not true. So stop saying the things of, oh, well, somebody going to dox me, or somebody going to do this.
I don't care about being doxed.
But I know, but our mindset, because this is something that you said earlier on your live, our mindsets are the place that we are. Hey, Jason.
Hey, Jason.
The place that we are, some people, that's what they're about. They're about looking up everybody's information, but we have to think beyond YouTube. You know what I'm saying? And all the things that we're going to do is not going to be put in the box of only our subscribers are going to pay and purchase our products. If that's the case, we're never going to expand to anything beyond the subscribers that we have. You know what I'm saying? So we have to get out of, oh, well, they're going to look this up. They're going to look that up. Oh, people are going to put this in the GPS. How many times when you order stuff from Amazon, from Nike, from anywhere, do you go and put that in the website? Let me see where it's actually located.
Yeah, I never do. I never go back and do an address.
So we have to get out the mindset that people are going to do the same thing to us. You know what I'm saying? Don't put it in their minds to even do it. Because the minute you speak it, somebody's going to be like, oh, you know what? I ain't never even think about that. Let me go and see. So if we stop talking about it, then let them people go on.
Right. I didn't have to say that, but I guess that's me being too transparent because I'm actually talking to you. They hear I'm talking to them, and we're actually just talking. So I guess sometimes we get to talking and forget that the audience is here. So I'm just talking. But my thing is, like I told you, I'm not scared of any of that. So if I was, I would have took a marker and and marked it out, making it look unprofessional. And you get what I'm saying? And sent it, but I am gonna get that. So that's something that. So my thing is with your shirts, and then you can have another tab for your oils and anything else like your when you was doing your key, anything that you. Just like how the people do the content creators on here do the Teespring and they do the merch.
If I do that, it's gonna be for the most part, I'm gonna be advertising my sister because she's the one that does most of the crafting. And so she don't even have no Facebook page for no Instagram, no nothing. But that girl there,
she gotta get out there. She
got a whole shed. Okay, she got a whole shed for her crafting stuff,
Oh my God. She don't have no online store.
No,
not Etsy. It's not that I'm being real honest with you. It's not that expensive.
I know it's not even about the money, but see, in doing that, I'm gonna be the one that's running it because she's not saying that she's not technologically savvy because she is, but she ain't gonna do it because she ain't even start. My sister never had an Instagram page, never. She don't even have her personal Facebook page up no more. So that's how much she don't care about social media.
I just got a business Facebook page the other day, and
because it connects to your Instagram page.
Yeah, I haven't connected it yet. I haven't got it where I share over because I haven't done that part yet, and I need to go change my Twitter. That's the only thing. But I've been moving it. But yeah, you got to do it. But you know what? There's a plan on there where both of y'all can run it, where it's like more than one person. So on mine, it's one person. I don't think it's. I mean, I just think it's lucrative. It's a little better.
It'll make
it's
sense.
Better than like you say, like with your hats. I forgot about your hats. So like your hats. And instead of you saying, even though we know you, so when I bought the hat from you and I hadn't even talked to you as much as I talk to you now, I still felt just your energy and just being in your lives and stuff. I felt that my money was safe, that I didn't mind cash apping you or PayPaling you, that I knew I felt like I didn't have no question.
Right.
The same way when you didn't go to a store when you bought mine, you knew that your stuff was going to come.
Right.
And so some people, what I did notice when me and my friend had the brand, we didn't have a store. It was like people would say, what's that? And then we'd be like, well, cash at me. And I know if I like something and if I come to your page and I don't know you and you say cash at me, I'm not going to buy with you. I don't care how much I like it for the simple fact of I have no security to know that I'm going to get this. So if I have a store, so let me put a little bit more money into so like somebody was telling me today that, and I don't think this is true, that a person won't take your business serious if you have a 1-800 number. If you don't have a 1-800 number. If you don't.
Wow.
But I feel like I don't believe that because now I have heard, and I think I told you this, like the lady that did my website for my barber, and she said that they don't really take businesses serious if you have a Yahoo
Gmail.
Or Gmail address. They don't really take those businesses.
They want it to be at like contact me at polo@mopressure.com.
Right. So I didn't buy a email because I feel like you can email on Gmail for that.
Yeah.
And I gotta contact me on my store. So I didn't have to buy that, but I did buy the domain. Now for my barber, when I'm dealing with kind of top dollar because I'm doing hair units and stuff, I did it. So she was saying a contact me number. But 9 times out of 10, when you buy from these small places, you really do deal with them via email. It's virtual, and you're not really calling nobody on the phone. So I don't think you have to pay for a 1-800 number. I disagree. So, but I do want to do the virtual. I've been looking at YouTube videos on the best place to get a virtual. So I found one for $9, $10 a month. So you do have to put money out there. And some stores won't even sell to you until you show them a tax ID.
Yeah. What you mean, like an EIN number?
Well, I had to show my sales tax ID because I haven't gotten an EIN.
Oh, so y'all different out there. Yeah, we don't have to do that.
I had to have a sales tax ID because I'm in Texas. So I wanted to shop from this company. I'm gonna tell you the name of this company, like Jargles and stuff like that. I found somebody was giving the vendor away on YouTube, and real nice. I got the Jargle came in one day. So they ship out of LA, Texas, and they in Copperton, Texas, LA, Texas, and Virginia. So I just ordered. I promise you, I ordered this jogger, this top and bottom, just to test it because I said I was gonna press on it and wear it, but I didn't think I would have it in time. Why it came today? UPS. I just bought it on the 30th. So my pants are a little too tight. Remember, I was saying it earlier to my fitting.
Oh yeah.
So I went to look. I said, I know I just ordered this. So I ordered me a bigger size in a whole nother color and the bigger size bottoms because my wife was laughing at me because if I don't put the hoodie down, they too tight. So she say, I had those. She say, look, she's smaller than me, but she like, I had those. So I said, yeah, you're going to have these because I'm going to order me another pair. So I know I should have them because they said shipping out today. I ordered them earlier, so I should have them by Friday if they don't come tomorrow. So what she say, businesses don't even like to talk on the phone anymore. Right. So I know that I don't need to have that. You actually have to put money into it, and you actually have to think outside the box because you don't want people to question your brand and just your integrity. So if they see a store, they don't mind because they're not giving you their credit card. They're putting it in through the store, and the store gives you your money. It deposited right into your account, and then you buy back the whatever the customer paid for shipping. When you do buy the shipping, they charge you for the shipping.
And see,
so it's like
I was gonna say with B Love, she said she wanted B Love, went through that. B Love with her sauce, she went straight to Amazon. So people not gonna question Amazon because that's a big company. You know what I'm saying? So they're not gonna go through that with as opposed to us. And it's like you got to prove yourself. It's like, oh, is
it expensive? I heard too. A Etsy store.
Etsy, you said it's expensive?
Yeah, I said that. I heard they stores are kind of expensive just to have a store.
I don't know because well, Fifi uses Etsy for her
candles.
For her candles.
Okay.
I deal with people doing business on WhatsApp. That's there, and those people would be like overseas. Like, is it real? Like people over here?
Yeah, they have most of the people are overseas, but you can talk to somebody that's in the United States. So WhatsApp is good too because I met a guy that had the joggers, but he was in Pakistan. Only thing about them, they shipping. You actually have to make it make sense when you buy. And one thing about Pakistan in clothing, he said that their clothes is our size versus China. You have to go a size up. So you have to be careful with China. And one thing you want to be able to put your hand on it. Like just like how you find your vendors, you actually want to trial and error. You don't want to get nothing that nobody else wants or that you're not going to be able to do nothing with. So sometimes they'll send you a sample, but hell, the sample be expensive. One man told me he would put my logos on a one jogger. He was going to charge me $80. 80 for one.
That's crazy for a sample.
For a sample, that's how they get their money. But it's like now, if I don't want to pay 80 for a sample, I might as well trust you. So I had a guy in Dubai that did me a jersey, but I have a classmate that lives in Dubai, so it was her person. So we talked through WhatsApp, and he sent me pictures as he made my jersey, and the jersey was like 100, almost 100. Or something like that with the shipping and everything, and he was legit, and all he makes is jerseys. So if I ever wanted to go get, more jerseys customized with my school name and stuff like that, he did the Nike had did a George Floyd jersey for our football players, and he remade that jersey, kind of like just look almost like the one that Nike made, put the Nike signs on it and everything, and I had a client that would go to Thailand, and he said that that's where you get the best suits. He said you go into this shop, and this man, the tailor, he measures you, and you just pick out what colors you want, and by the time you get ready to go back home, he got all your suits ready. Or he get to know your sizes, and you can communicate with him via email and buy suits from him like that as well. But they are very cheap and very good quality.
That's what's up.
Yeah,
I'm
here
gonna
in the
show
States.
real quick.
She say some of them are here in the States. You had an email.
I just talked to my friend here in Egypt right now, child. I talked to him on WhatsApp.
Yeah, and it's free. And
Yeah,
it's free.
I'm gonna delete it when he come back, child. But I'm gonna show so I'm gonna show some of the hats that I do have available right
Yeah,
now.
show some of your pictures right quick.
I don't cause I ain't take pictures of a whole lot of them. I just took pictures of some of them.
You gotta pull your. I know you were trying to watermark it, but you got it all through the hat.
Listen, I did that on purpose.
I know you don't want
People
to
take your pictures and then they like, oh, I got this, and they don't have it. You know what I'm saying? So I might be able to like change.
Well, no, I guess you got it right, because if you pull it down at the bottom,
yeah,
they'll take it.
So, and then some of them, like on this one, it says optional because the hat comes with or without a strap to it. Now, I'm starting to get a little more accessories with my hats or whatnot. But this is one of the straps that goes with it. I didn't buy a whole bunch of them because I wanted to see how they look. But that was the only one that I put it on. But this is a black and tan one. I actually don't have this one. Somebody bought this one. But you can see I have some more hats coming. This is like a wine and a tan colorway, and I mainly do the two-tone hats. I have not gotten any solid color hats because right now the wave is the two-tone hats. That's the same one I just showed. So the blue and royal, this is like the one that Polo purchased from me. It's a unisex hat. I know it's on the man. I just have not taken the time to take my woman mannequin up to my shop to take the pictures with the woman. And this is one of the shirts that I actually made. And so hold on. It says even in the
good
middle.
shirt, y'all. She got to put them out there.
Yeah, I really have, and I just ordered some more child. It says even
I'm
in
trying
the
to get you to get this stove, because the stove gonna pay for itself, and you don't have to go do nothing extra.
I
You
know.
can
I just with what I have now, I just have to go through everything that I have and get the mock-ups and put my logo in them, my watermark or whatnot, and then post them. But I'm just lazy. But yeah, it says even in the midst of my
Sephora asking
storms,
you a
I see
question.
God working it out for me. But yeah.
They asked you some questions about your hats.
Oh, I'm sorry. I couldn't see.
I know.
Hold on.
Thank you, Sephora. Let me do these markups while I'm talking.
TC, the hoodies. Oh, that was you. Do you have an orange? I have it's an orange underneath. I think it's either a wine color or a purple. I think with the orange underneath. I don't have an all over orange. See if that's what I've been saying. She said if I'm going to buy hats from both of you, do you have the hats? The ones I'm showing you guys, I do have the hats. I have some more coming in, but it's going to be like an ombre hat. So this portion of the hat is going to be one color, and then it ombres out into another color. Once I get it, I will try to do a live showing you guys what I have. But what I will be selling is what I'm gonna have on hand. I don't want, unless I say okay, we're gonna do pre-orders or something like that, then I'll go with that. But for the most part, what I have is gonna be on hand. If it's gonna be anything that is specially made, or any kind of special colors or anything like that, then it's gonna be a pre-order. You have to pay for it ahead of time. Because I thought about it the last live we did where everybody was putting in their orders for those hats. I was like, you know what? Nobody else said anything about the hats that they even asked for, and I wasn't about to put all my money into ordering those hats and things of that nature, and then nobody purchased the hats. So I just went ahead and I just ordered a few of the ombre hats so I could see how they look and see how they would sell, and then I will go back and put in a bigger order. But the hats that I have now, I want to be able to get off of those first before I go ahead and keep ordering more and more hats, but not getting rid of the ones that I do have. You said create a separate Instagram and post the pics you have. Another one.
Why you put them on the Instagram you got? But that's why I keep trying to tell her store. She don't want to do it, but she got product to put on, and she could do one tab for hats. You make that one website, that one store work for you. You do one tab for hats. I put all my stuff together because I didn't have to separate it right then. but you do 1 tab for hats, you do 1 tab for your oils, you do 1 tab for your shirts, and you make that website work for you. Then you don't even have to worry about, but say, one thing I can say that's better for me, I don't have to go over there and pull out all those hats to the show when I can say, just go to my website. So all that work I put out there, and now what I want to do is get business cards. So like, just say I'm somewhere and I got my hat on, and somebody say, oh man, I like that hat, I can give you a business card. Then I ain't got to be having you remember to spell pressure the right way. You know what I'm saying? So I meant to do Vistaprint when they had the Cyber Monday, but I'm gonna make me some business cards. That's my next step. Just to, like I said, I'm gonna invest in me, but I want to do it the right way where it's so much easier. You have to go ahead and get this store. I know you're looking at me crazy. You have to, because all you gotta do is say, and then it's plug and play. You can go in there, you can put the inventory. It's so, I'm telling you, Armin, is easy. You
I know it's not hard. Listen,
you can go in there and say, I got 2 of these hats right here, and you can actually you can tell that thing to say sold out when I'm done, or continue to sell. Like if you like your shirts, when you do the markup on those shirts, you can put inventory at, I might got 3 larges, but you could say continue to sell. So even though you don't have no more, you'll know, I just got to go get a shirt and make this shirt. It's money out here on the floor. You got to not stop working so hard. You don't have to do a live except for one time to launch your website and keep bringing it up. It's there. You got 3 tabs. Make it work for you. I'm telling you, it's easy money. You got to make life easier. Sometimes we have to pay a little bit to make life a little easier.
I will, like Sephora said, for me, it's about getting, because the best place for me to take it, like how you seen with the green background, that's at my salon. And so that's my photo wall that my clients take pictures in front of. It's just getting the product there, having the time to actually take all of these pictures of all of these hats. And then like with the shirts, I need a full body mannequin. Like I really want a full body mannequin to be able to put your shirts, advertise my shirts or whatnot. But like how you saw the picture that I had with the hat in the child, let me tell you what that was on. It was on my bed. I got a black skirt, a long black skirt. I just opened up the skirt, flared it out, laid it down. I had my lights in my room already. So I just turned one of the lights on, and I had my phone standing over the bed.
I think my shirts could be, I think my pictures can be better. And I did. You remember I bought a drop. Have a good night, TC. I bought that backdrop. I bought the backdrop, but it's like a wood. And I put it down, and I set the pictures, and I called myself. I took them on I got a nice camera with a nice lens that blur everything. So then my camera went dead. So the last set I did on my phone. So I mean, it was hard, and because my first set I did it on a shirt. The shirt was wrinkled. So yeah, it's and I'm trying to think. I be seeing people with white backgrounds, and it look like a stock photo. So I don't know how they get it like that, or they paying somebody to take the picture.
Most of them do be stock photos. And see with my hats,
or that photo box. What about the photo? Somebody told me to buy.
You can do it. I have a photo box, but the photo box that I have, I bought it for my cakes and my treats and stuff when I take pictures. So it's that thing's still in the box. It's still in the box.
I was gonna buy one, but I went on against it.
It's brand new, still in the box, but I don't know. Like I said, I'll get there. I just have to take the time to actually go up there.
I told her, Angela, she gotta get this website. I mean, you got to. It's gonna make everything. You're gonna see how much easier. You could just say, go to my website. I got shirts, because you got those transfers sitting there because you don't really have the time to pump it out there. And like, I would have never knew. Me and you was talking, and you said, I sell shirts too, and then you started showing me some. You got to make it.
I just got to get the mock-ups, because I have like this lady, she does the mock-ups for the prints and stuff like that. And so it's just with that, having to explain to people, listen, look at the design. Don't look at the outfit. Don't look at the color of the shirt. Don't look at nothing, because they look at it and they like, oh, well, that's what the color shirt. That's not what I have. the color chart that I have, it'll have on there what colors are available for that, but people don't read.
And you ain't gonna have to say that because you can go put that on there. Like when I went and did mine, it'll tell you you can do a comma. You can say it's real easy to navigate. It took me a minute to get the sizes right, but you can do like how I did those hats. So like how you could scroll and it'll tell you. And I got it where if you hit green, it's gonna show you the green picture. So it's really easy, and it's to me. It's like, just say if I didn't have that website we talking about, I wouldn't have to go run over there and say, oh, I got this color. I got this color. Mm-hmm. Now I'm kind of like worry free. I don't have to run over there and get nothing because there's a website. That's why I said, you know, since you put it out there, I say, hey, can you show it? Once we on here, we can share the screen. Bam. And I'm gonna keep pumping. Yeah, you got to do it because you got too much. I had forgot about the hats. I was just thinking about the oils and the shirts. You got the hats is the best seller because that's what everybody's buying. Mm-hmm. Don't let them keep sitting there because you had that website. I told you gonna get it.
I could see. I sell them, you know, outside of YouTube.
I got you. But we ain't talking about YouTube. We talking about hitting another market of just the nation.
I think for me, what it is the actual commitment of having to keep up that website, having to keep up the inventory.
You ain't got to do nothing but go put the inventory in.
But that's what I'm saying.
If you don't change colors, you don't got to go do nothing. If you stay with the same color.
With the inventory of, okay, I sell out of a black and white hat. Now I got to go and order another black and white hat to put on the site and
No, you don't. You know. It's gonna say sold out.
I know it is, but it was.
Then you go on there when you get a chance on a Sunday, and if you're not gonna do no more black and white, you pull black and white down. It's not. You don't have to go put another one up there if you don't have it. It's gonna say sold out. And then whenever you get a chance to go update your website, you pull that down. It's real easy. It's not that hard. And it's gonna
listen, I know it's not hard. I ain't saying that. I understand it. I know about it. I just ain't did it.
She said I use a photo box. She is hilarious, Angela. I've been trying to talk her into it. Once I got into it and it was so easy. I have this app that deletes the background and adds a white. Oh, you gotta tell me.
Yeah, well, you ain't got no iPhone, right? Let me see if I can find this. Cause I
got background eraser and that works sometime.
Let me see if I can find.
Well, this is me trying to do these markups. See, I go to that app. But remember, I told you I'm gonna share that thing I bought for the markups on hoodies. Well, I can actually do a markup on my computer, but I'm gonna do it the easy way, just for now. And then I once I press them, I'll put the real ones on there.
I don't know if I put it in here.
What's the name of the app, Sephora? But I'm trying to talk her into it because she got good ideas, she got good ambition, and it's not as hard as she think. She needs to, Empress, because it's gonna make her less headaches. All she got to do, she got everything. She got the label maker. Don't be proud to put that up there. She got the label maker. She got boxes. All she got to do is put, you know what else I want to get that I didn't have when I mailed y'all shirts? I want to get some kind of paper.
Oh, yeah. All it is tissue paper.
Yes, tissue paper. I want to go buy some tissue paper just to, make it look and have something, So, yeah, you got to.
show y'all my box that I use for my oils without showing my everything else.
I think you showed me the box. You know what? I got some bags from Sticker Mule that actually say more pressure on them. They shirt bags. Mm-hmm. They look just like this on it, like this shirt. But only thing about it is not going to fit a hoodie. I need to go a bigger size. And they were only like $10 for.
I ordered mine off of Uline, but it was the wrong. It was like I can use it for use it for my hoodies though.
Oh, Pixart! I heard of Pixart.
I use Pixart too. I never removed the background on Pixar, but it was another. I have to ask the girl what it was that she used because I can't remember.
You know what? If we search that, it might be something we may have to pay for.
No, it's free.
It's free.
She got an iPhone.
Oh yeah, iPhone do all kinds of stuff compared to iPhone.
Let me see. No, see.
I'm working on the markups now, Angela, so I can get it up there. And then tomorrow, once I press, I'll just switch the pictures out because it's easy to switch the pictures out. I'm excited about it, And I'm not, I know I get in my little funk, and like y'all was messing with me earlier about my little attitude. I just, like I say, I don't, people not gonna treat you how you treat them.
Right. Well, you can't
It's
worry
it's,
about that.
it's amazing. It's amazing. But what's for me, I appreciate even just being blessed to be on here, meeting people, genuine people, and I'm doing okay. Like I already got 3 sales. One of my clients, I cut her mother hair. She's like 70. She said, I want a hoodie. When I sold my Polo the Barber shirt, she bought one. Her daughter done bought 4 shirts already. You get what I'm saying? And they
Mhm.
want 2 hoodies. So it's there. My wife coworker, she done bought a shirt and a hat. Her son bought 3 hats and 2 shirts. So it's there.
Yeah, you just keep working at it. Oh, you going to lunch, girl? Eat for me too.
Oh, you
Well, the
just going to
background is a
lunch?
new feature. It's like God
Oh,
told them to do it to help me out.
oh, you leaving in 15 minutes. The background feature is new. It's like God told him to do it to help me out. I seen what you said you would when you went to Hong Kong. Now why the hoodies don't want to open? Yeah, I'm not gonna do a lot on me because I don't want to be swamped, and like you say, I don't want to have it sitting there. So I just wanted. That's why I said I wanted to focus on hats and hoodies and just a little t-shirts. And then I just want to do the pins because I like pins and I didn't buy a lot. And just go from there.
You'll get it. I mean, you're getting it. Not you'll get it. You are getting it. So I'm trying to show you this before we get off of here, child.
Yeah. Oh, it's just 11:30, so it's 12. Did you eat dinner?
Uh-huh, girl, yes. I
Oh,
came
what you
home
cooked? What you cooked? You did say you
some
cooked.
put some chicken in the air fryer,
In
honey,
that
and
chicken in the
and
air
some
fryer.
green beans with potatoes and rice.
Oh, okay. We had my dinner from yesterday because I didn't get to eat, so I had fried shrimp, onion rings, and a nice big old salad. I ate every bit. My stomach stopped hurting after I drank that 7 Up.
Hmm.
I ate all my food.
She said I ate all of it. Well, I'm
Cause
gonna
she
show
was like,
y'all.
"You sure
So
you gonna eat?" Cause you said I don't know. My Wi-Fi is tripping on my Oh,
let
you
me
know what? On this MacBook.
hold on. Let me show you real quick. Or if you're gonna be able to see it, let me hold on.
Okay, I see you put the hearts over. You must have just did that.
Yeah, that's what I was up here doing. So all
And
the,
the
the teddy
cats.
bears and all that stuff ain't on it, but that
Oh,
box
okay.
that box right there
That's
is
the
like
model
so
you had
that's my
showed me.
the lock spray, the small one, that's the bigger one, and then that's the scalp oil. So that's the box that it comes in. And I got that little confetti paper or whatever
I
that's
see
in
that
there.
that
And
blue.
this is one of the bottles
The
for
mist you were
my
telling me about, right?
the hydrating mist that I
Hmm.
wait, other side. For the hydrating mist right there. That's
Hmm.
what that is. But I still have to order my other bottles. So I have the spray bottle. I have that as well for that. But I was showing you the box that I
Thank you,
have that is
Sephora.
gonna come in when you order. Either if you order one or if you order all 3 of them or whatnot.
Y'all had chili cheese fries. Oh, I like those. Yeah, I like that, and I like how you got the confetti. I think I'm gonna do the tissue paper instead of and you can get the tissue paper with your logo on it too.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna go that far right now, but eventually, if I get a good price on it, I will. But I do like that setup is nice. So you did finally get all of it in there.
Yeah,
You
but I
know what?
still want a bigger box because if somebody ordered the hydrating mist, like I have to send that separately because it's not going to fit in that box.
So those are the ones you got from Uline?
The what? The box?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah, and it's a nice size for my oils, but I still want to put the
Tissue
hydrating
papers.
mist in it.
Yeah, I do want it. When I shipped out Ormans and I shipped out Aisha's, I was like, I don't have any.
I got my stuff came, but I'm waiting on my sister got to bring it.
Okay.
She got to bring it to me.
I am gonna order. I probably order some of that from Amazon, or I could go to Walmart. But I hate going to Walmart. But
She said tissue paper is the way to go.
Yeah, I want to do some tissue paper in there, just just the presentation.
Yeah, I like that the little paper or whatnot, and I get that reference.
Well, I didn't want to do the shredded paper because you pull it out.
That's what it is. That's the shredded paper.
But I like how you got it in there because that looks good for what you laying.
But see, I'll probably end up still putting because I normally would shrink wrap each ball individually, so that way either that or I put tape around the top of it so it doesn't come loose.
Okay, that's a good idea.
But yes, you guys. So there was our little. We just went all the way around the world with that, honey. We said around the world with us, so we brought it back to us or whatnot in our businesses. But once again, I'm going to drop the link to Polo's apparel brand line, and you can also go and follow Mo Pressure Apparel on Instagram, and go like her stuff and share it if you can. You guys go and shop with Polo. So if you want a hoodie, she's gonna upload the hoodie after she gets off of here. She's gonna go do what she got to do with her photos and then upload them. If you want a hoodie, go and shop Mo Pressure, honey. Why be average when you can be the GOAT? Period.
Right, and get some of them hats and shirts from Armor, and she has all for your hair. Period, Pooh.
Not the period, Pooh. I am weak. Not
she said I've been around the world and yeah.
Yes, I can't find my baby. I don't know.
Okay, so we're gonna have to figure out next week. I don't know if you want to do 2 here.
This on you. What you want to do? Because you said you don't know if you're gonna.
She said, "Oh my God, Polo."
Right.
I'm glad it didn't fall on my anniversary because if it had fallen on my anniversary, then I was.
So we ain't got to do it.
My anniversary is we doing it on the 8th. My anniversary is the 7th.
Okay. Well, I feel if you don't want to, if you want to, we can do it here. It doesn't matter. So
do you want to do just an informal one?
We can do like we did last week.
Okay, let's do that. And if it's anything that you just want to just talk about, but we could just do an informal one next week. That way we stay on schedule.
So then we're gonna do it on your channel.
I can set it up from my phone. I can stream
you can do it on your phone. You just can't if you can't.
We're not gonna share that. We're just gonna be talking. We're just gonna do an informal one.
Okay.
That way, so whatever I'm doing, I probably won't be doing anything. We could keep it at because I'll be on your time. So we could keep it at that late. Yeah, we could do it. We'll still do it. We could do it informal. I set it up. I get it set up, and it'll just be informal. And then we'll come back to your channel, and then we'll go back to, because I think that rolls us. So at least we're not going to fall into Christmas and Christmas Eve because that's on the weekend.
No.
I just don't want to stop because we are, everybody is coming over and everything. So the 8th is perfect. So then we have the 15th, the 22nd. So we ain't really running into no more holidays, even the 29th. Oh, I hate that I'm going to miss you doing the Pain and Praise on the 12th.
You ain't going to be here?
I'll be home, but I got to go to the game. If you push it back an hour, I'll be here.
What time the game start?
The game start at 12.
It started at 6:30.
I should.
So that'll be 5:30 your time.
Okay, I'll be
running. The game 5.5 hours?
No, the game should be over about 3-ish. The game be over at 3. I got time.
Look at you. Just lying for no reason. If you don't want to be here, just say that. If you
don't
want to be here, just say that.
Huh? I'm going to be here, but when you put it up, I was like, damn, I'm going to be rushing because, I'm taking one of my clients to the game.
Look at her. So, then you tell her, she said, Lord, Polo, I don't see the sweatshirt. She ain't off of here yet to put it up there.
Yeah, I got it. As soon as I get off, I'm putting it on there, Angela. I'm doing the markups now, and then I'm going to load it. Oh, okay, I'm going to tell you about this MacBook. Like right here, when I'm getting ready to, I got a search URL button right here on my keypad. I got my volume. So if I'm touching the volume, I can just do this. Scroll the keypad with my finger, and I don't have to push buttons. I got it got my thumbprint right here to turn it on. Like if it goes like, how I just go dead on you, it saves energy. I could just push it reads my thumb. Oh, this Mac right here is the truth. And it transferred everything over from my first. Remember, I was worried about my software coming over. It's on here. It's on here. So it's the MacBook Pro 13. I bought some kind of editing software. I had them put on here for extra $200, and I haven't even checked it out. So that'll be something that yeah, it is fancy. This one came straight from China, y'all. They're not even in the stores down here yet. So one thing I can't see, but check this out. Now I don't know what happened with the chat. I could see the chat, but I don't see my comment box to comment.
What you try to put a link in there?
No, you know how when we be on here and you know right where it say comments, I thought I could at any other time, even though I'm
you
not
gotta
on
be
my
on
channel.
regular YouTube to leave a comment. You ain't leaving a comment.
Oh, because I'm you sure right. So if I was on my channel, I could put in I thought it was okay. So I am on regular YouTube right here. So I got two.
Yeah,
two
on
devices.
your phone.
Yeah. So I'm on here. So that's why I'm talking. Because I was tripping. I said I thought I had a comment box right here. So I had my notes on here.
Regular YouTube. I'll finish sharing something else with y'all. But we'll be back. We'll be on that's what it was.
Like that high tech stuff.
I
want now this one ain't tripping.
Let me see. Painting Praise. Let me put this in the chat. So the Painting Praise is going to be on Sunday, December 12th at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That is 5:30 p.m. Central. And it is 3:30 p.m. over there on the West Coast. So what our Painting Praise is just that, like y'all, they have the sipping paint, the painting with a twist. We're painting and praising. So if you guys want to leave a comment, of course, you guys leave a comment up under the video after the video is over with. But you can leave a comment all the gospel songs that you guys want to add to the playlist. So that way you're not just listening to songs that I like. I want to be able to listen to the songs that you guys want to listen to, gospel. Like I said, paint and praising the Lord on that day. And so what it is you just have your canvas with your paint, and we're painting, and I'm here. You guys can come up on the screen if you want to, or if you just want to be in the comfort of your own home painting, you guys can do that. And then when you're finished, if you want to, you can send me a picture of all of your paintings. That way I can either showcase them on my community wall, or try to put them in a video collab to and show here on YouTube. But I ordered my canvas from amazingpaintparty.com. It should be here either the end of this week or the beginning of next week. I think I ordered it when I was like almost asleep or something last week. I don't know.
Not almost sleep.
Girl, I be shopping when I be tired.
Yeah, I always shopping and sleep. One time I shopped and slept, and I had ordered my phone. I was sleeping. I guess it was just buying stuff from Amazon. I had like over $100 worth of stuff. I had to go in there and cancel. Girl, so I just did the markups, Angela. See how I made it smaller?
Okay, yeah.
So, but I am going to put a disclaimer in there that this is a markup, because you see I'm on top of the string. So then I'm going to go and change them tomorrow. But I just want to put something up there. So I did, while I was sitting here while you was talking, I did all three of them that fast.
So now you'll be able to go on there and order your things, Angela. But you guys can order your canvases from amazingpaintparty.com. That's who I went through it. I think it is a black-owned company. Kevin Durant, I think, owns that company.
Oh, he owned it?
I think so. Is it Kevin Durant? Is one of those basketball
Say the name
players.
of it again.
Amazingpaintparty.com.
I wonder if that's the one that's Super Sen's sister did the paint party with the New Year's. Her sister, you follow her sister that do the bonnets?
Yeah, I forget the name of it, but I know you're talking about. But yeah, but you can order it
from OKC. They from OKC.
Yeah, you can order it from there, or you can go to Amazon, type in paint by numbers. If you're not a painter like Angela, you can't freehand paint. You can freehand paint. Demetria freehand painted her canvas, and it was really, really, really nice. It was really nice. So you guys can go and do that. If you have children and you guys want to make it a party for your kids, you can do that as well. Of course, they're not going to be on stream, but you can do it with your kids as well. They have canvases for children there. They have small canvases, medium size. I always get the bigger size, which is a 16 by 20. I don't have a painting near me to be able to show you guys how big it is, but it's a 16 by 20 is, I think it's a normal size canvas that you can hang up on your wall. So they do have the smaller ones. Just note that the smaller ones, the lines of course are very small. They're way smaller. So it's a lot more tedious work to get the colors inside of those smaller lines. So I would advise you to order the bigger ones. They're 49, I think they're 49.99 for the bigger ones. You can get what they call a boss kit. It comes with the easel, which I think you will need, but I didn't need an easel because I have one from the last time. So it's 49.99 or 44.99 if I'm not mistaken. Don't quote me, but it comes with the paint, the easel, and the canvas, which is already fitted with whatever picture that you guys want to have on the canvas. They have animals, they have celebrities, they have Obama, Michelle Obama, Barack Obama. They have Kobe Bryant, Black Panther, the actual Black Panther costume, not Chadwick. Well, they might have Chadwick on there now. They have, I think, Rosa Parks is on there. They have religious things. So if you're Catholic, they have the rosaries. That's the one that I ended up paying the last time. I didn't pay attention to that part, but it didn't matter because it still had a cross on it. And I had that painting that I painted in my salon, and a client came in there and she bought my painting. So, I was like, no, girl, I did this. She was like, girl, no, I want to buy this for my parents. And she bought it for her parents for their anniversary, but she ended up, her husband liked it so much that they end up keeping the darn painting. And she said, yeah, we'll just go buy something else for our parents because they didn't want to give up. They didn't want to give up the painting. Hey, the hood typo, how are you? I can't do this. I started seeing double. So get a bigger one. The bigger one is not that bad. So it just depends on what photo you get. As the more colors it has on it, of course, it's gonna require more lines or whatnot for you to fill in. But I guarantee you'll have a good time. So the paint and praise, it lasts as long as it needs to last. So normally until I'm done painting my picture, and then we'll continue to talk or whatnot and see if everybody is done. So the last one, we were literally on here for about 4 hours, and it was awesome. Like when I tell
I
you it was
came to the
awesome.
last one, but I didn't say nothing. I was just in the
Oh, you
bushes.
was in the bushes. So we had people on there that came up, that gave a testimony. Angela discovered that she's an actual painter now, you know what I'm saying? Or she rediscovered her love of painting. I was talking about shopping while sleeping. Oh, okay, girl. Yeah, listen, I do that. I do that a lot. I was on Fashion Nova for Black Friday and ended up ordering almost $200 worth of stuff. So hopefully I can fit what I ordered because it was about 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in
Oh
the
no.
morning.
Hey, let me say this right quick. Another place that they can go buy the canvases already pre-painted on Etsy. You can go to
The
Etsy,
paint by
type
number.
in, huh?
Paint by number.
No, not the paint by number. Go in there and type paint party. Like painting with a paint parties.
Oh, so
And
it's already
they
stenciled.
draw it on there. So I have some. The one that I'm gonna use, I actually bought it for Valentine's Day. It was gonna be a date night, but we end up doing something else. So it's like where if you put them together, they have like for couples, they have some for singles, and they have one like it may be the man, and then she paint the woman. One time I did like the Black Power fist, and she did like a woman with an
They
afro.
have that one on there too, on the paint
Right.
party.
So you can go and they are very reasonable. They come with the paint. Some of them come with a little easel. Some of them come with the apron and everything. And they have the paint. And I think I showed you my Kobe Bryant in the shop. I got that one from off of there. And they draw it. It's an artist that draws them. They know numbers. And you can find just about anything and they are reasonable. So you could probably get an 8x10 for about under $15.
Mm-hmm.
So y'all
To me,
try
an
that.
8x10 is very small.
Yeah, 8x10 is very small. They do have 11x14s. I think the ones you getting is 11x14, right?
I get 16x20.
16x20. Okay, so that's a little bigger. And I think you paying with 40 for that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
$49.99.
So you paying 50. So if for the people that don't have big bucks like that, they could probably try SD. If they just want to see, because what you paying for, you're getting a very nice picture and you're getting a big picture. So those are nice. I have seen those because I wanted to buy those at one time. But I like to paint. My wife really is not into it, but I'm gonna try to get her to do it Sunday.
Okay.
Because I did it one night when the quarantine happened. I was trying to find different things for us to do because we were stuck in the house. So that's how I found it on Etsy. I went and bought it, and we did I did wine, cheese, and did little candles and music, and we sat at the table and we painted. So that's when I painted. Then we went and did wine glasses one time too with the candles. It's called trap and paint. And the lady that said she poured your favorite fragrance in there and put a wick. And I never burned mine, but then you paint around the wine glass however you want it. She had like stencils. So that's really, but I remember your first one because I was in there. I didn't never say anything to you, but I remember being in there. Y'all was playing the gospel. And
so y'all need to leave y'all songs underneath any video. I get all my comments. So leave y'all y'all song suggestions. Yeah, leave your song suggestions.
How you in here 2 times? You on Twitch?
It's on Twitch. Yeah, they only see one of them. They can't see both of them.
Okay. So if my head is down, y'all in the live, I'm doing this. I'm loading these things up for Angela.
You didn't know about it, Empress? Yeah, girl, come on. That's where Angela learned how to paint it. She said she had never painted before. That was dope, though. That was dope. My niece draws, so she'll like to paint something like this. We'll do it together. Yes, y'all. Listen, y'all better come on, Empress. Listen, all of y'all. I know all of y'all have that favorite gospel song that make you cry and tear up every single time.
I'm gonna send you mine. Where we sending them to?
You can send it, like you can email them to me, almondbrown09@gmail.com. You can give it to, well, you can Instagram it to me. You can leave a comment. You can leave a comment. I have a post on my community wall about the paint and praise. You can leave your comments under that post with your song selections. Like I said, I don't want it to just be songs that I listen to. And if you guys want to hear the playlist from the last paint and praise, it's on my channel. It says paint and praise playlist. You guys can go there and listen to that as well. Those were songs that were recommended, well, not recommended, but that were, what's the word I'm looking for? You know the word. Child, it was recommended by other people. Child, I couldn't think of the word. Child, be all fancy and things.
Requested? Was it requested?
Yes. No, you know what I'm talking about. I knew it was an R word. It was requested by other almond delights or whatnot. So even in the midst of us being in the live, you guys can be requesting songs, but it's much easier for me to just put it in a playlist so that way I don't have to go back and forth. The songs will just be playing continuously. And it has to be a song on, it could be on YouTube or whatnot. And just know that for that night, I may try to monetize the video, but they probably will do a copyright claim on my video like they did the last time. So you can donate if you want to. It's appreciated, but not required for that night of our paint and praise. But yeah, it was child one song, that darn Anthony Brown. Don't recommend no Anthony Brown. One song, and it took girl. Yeah, they was like, oh, you either got to take the channel down, or you got to mute the take the video down, or you got to mute that part of it. So
did you mute that part, or did you just take the?
I had to. I was so mad because it took away the chat.
Oh yeah, when you edited.
Yeah, I had to mute that part of it. So she said, "You're nervous. You're not nervous to play music after what happened to it." No, Miss Lackey got a copyright claim. She did not get a strike. So there's a difference. A strike means that counts against your channel. A copyright claim means whatever money that you make on that video, whatever ad money that you may have made on that video, that goes to the artist. You don't get none of that. It goes to that company. So I ain't scared about playing those songs. Only thing is, if I do monetize that video, I'll probably just end up having to demonetize it if it's a song on there that they put a claim on my channel for. Like I'm still getting copyright claims for songs that I was playing on my videos from over 10 years ago.
Oh yeah, but they finally going in there. Finally.
Yeah, I'll get an email saying that Sony done put a claim to one of your things, but those videos are private, and they still can claim it. They're private or they unlisted, and they can still put a claim on it. So
I think they up. I might have to go in there and play with the sizes because let me see. Let me go look to see.
I'm gonna say make sure you put the amount of sizes that you have on there because you don't want people to go on there, and make sure you go and looking for that 3XLT for For
I know for talent. I was looking and I'm trying to remember the place. I'm gonna have to go. I think the shirts, the where I shop for my shirts, I don't think they sell tall tees. So I'm gonna have to actually find that. Because
do you want a tall hoodie or a tall t-shirt?
You want a tall t-shirt, a white tall tee.
Y'all ain't got no Arab stores around there?
We have like the beauty supplies, but then when you go, beauty supply, you have to upcharge the shirt.
Okay.
Yeah, you have to upcharge.
I'm saying it was going to be an upcharge anyways, right? For XL.
Right. I thought he wanted a 3X, which it will be an upcharge on the 3X. I think $2 to $3. But when you talking about a tall tee, I'm gonna try to see can I get it affordable with good quality. But I don't think the place, the supply house I buy mine, and then I'm gonna go look at the place where I buy my hoodies from because I buy them online. So I'm gonna see. I didn't forget. So I'm looking.
Yeah, these Arab stores around here, that's all they be selling most of the time is them tall tees.
Because that's where a lot of people buy them.
Yeah. That's that. I need a clean white t-shirt to go to the club in.
She can go. I got to go in there and fix it. She didn't ever tell me what size because what he's doing is letting you buy it. But I got it on all three sizes, so I'm gonna have to go in there and remember how did I divide the sizes when I did the shirts. Because it's there, it's live. You can actually buy it. She just have to tell me what size, and then I know what size. But I need to go in there and remember how did I.
She add Angela. That's what she doing now. She adding the.
They there. I just don't have them. I need to fix it.
She gotta fix the size, Angela. That's what she doing now. So give her a second. She fixing it now.
Yeah, I told her 30. I'll be finishing by the next 10 minutes. I just got to remember because that's the way I have to go in there and change the variants to do each size. Like I got it in there where it's saying tan, turquoise, and black, and I got the pictures, but they not coming up when I push the button. It's something I did. So let me come back out. So I can actually go look at it, how you looking at it live. Let me delete that.
She said, I miss Arab stores. Ain't none over here. Girl, what?
I'm getting
man, y'all missing out with these Arab stores.
You say you getting teased. The hoodie is there. Refresh, but don't buy it yet because I gotta change it. But it is there if you want to buy it.
She need
if you want to buy it, just tell me right now what size. Because it's not pulling out a size. I got 3 sizes. When you hit it, it's gonna pull you all 3 sizes. But it's gonna sell one hoodie. So let me go fix it. See, like you do so much, and then you doing your work and
y'all
trying to remember how you load everything, huh?
I'm looking at it now.
You see how I got all the 3 sizes together?
Uh-huh.
So that's what I need to go fix. Let me go look at my t-shirts and see how I did that. Because it'll tell me how many available. Okay, yeah. So you see how I made it small and I actually put a disclaimer there saying that this is a markup. The patch won't be over but I'm going to change all that tomorrow. So I need to go in there and make it not say medium, large. Oh, I got to do one by one. So let me go back and fix it. So on my variants, I need to go medium, the price, and then okay. Let me go back and fix it. I knew. Like I say, I did it one time. I got it right. I messed it up, then I got it right. So I need to go in. Okay, I need to go in and say like this. You see how I got each size for the t-shirts? So I need to do that. That'll take me 1 hot second.
She said a large or a medium. Get her a large.
Yeah, I'll say a large. I'm finna fix it right now.
She's about to fix it. So those of you that want hoodies, go on over to mopressure.com. That's mopressha.com. Why be average when you can be the goats?
No, that's right. But
this portion of the live is brought to you by Mo Pressure Apparel. Tan and she want a tan and turquoise.
Oh, she want 2? Okay.
Oh, don't be surprised, girl.
I'm not.
She thought she want 2. She like what?
Appreciate that there.
And when you wear it, make sure you send me a picture so I can give it to her.
Oh, yeah, good.
Oh,
Well,
yes.
give my number.
Love
She can
the
text it to me.
events all around me every day.
Okay, I got
Miss
medium
Marla
there.
just left her request for the paint and praise.
Oh,
It's gonna
somebody
be
sent you
dope.
their request.
Yeah, Miss Marla sent. She just commented one.
Let me
Paint and
take
praise.
this card. I'm gonna delete that.
Oh, y'all, we just on here. Y'all, look at y'all just on here, just enjoying this whole conversation with us. This is the after show of Around the World with us.
Yeah, look. I'm glad you staying with me because that way I can tell her when it's actually ready.
By the Anointed Pace Sisters, yes.
You know what? I'm gonna have to go out and delete that altogether.
Help a Lord Jesus. Touch a
Yeah, I
Lord.
deleted that product and I'm gonna start over because I don't want. I'm OCD on the part where if I put medium up here, I mean medium will be down here, large will be up there, and I want it in order. So let me start over. So
Oh
you're not
Lord
gonna see
Jesus.
them
You
now.
just doing this so she can order and then you can turn around and
No,
finish it.
I'm doing it right now. It's not gonna take me that long because it was
Okay, the
gonna be
after
out of
show
order.
fun too. Yes, Miss Marla, you better come through for the fun after show. What are y'all doing? It's 1 o'clock in the morning over here. And I'm finna go ahead and eat the rest of this food because I am hungry. Again.
I just for ask you, was you gonna eat again?
Oh, of course I'm gonna eat again. Come on now.
Okay,
Of
hold on.
course.
I'm having on right now. Okay, upload. You could have went out camera and heat your food up.
Because I ain't gonna be able to hear you when I leave and go in the kitchen.
Cause you know you ain't gonna do nothing but sit there for extra your
I ain't gonna
decompress.
do that tonight, because I gotta go to work tomorrow.
How early you go tomorrow? I'm all day tomorrow. I got hair units and installs tomorrow.
10 o'clock. I ain't saying too late. My baby got a game tomorrow and Friday.
Oh, they playing. Okay, they getting it. Okay, here we go. So we put the price on there. And we're gonna say it's live. Um, let's see. And I have to weigh these too.
Okay, Miss Empress, girl, go take your shower and watch it. She
Angela
went off.
go to her break.
Angela, she told her coworkers be watching her, girl. Girl, what you gonna watch, Miss Empress? I gotta figure out, and y'all don't forget we still have our paint and pray. Oh, I finna say paint and praise. Listen, if I go to Tampa on Saturday, we ain't doing no movie night. If I meet Polo in Tampa on Saturday, we not doing movie night. So we
We
gotta figure
can't.
out
You
what night.
meet? Oh, you meet? Oh, you gonna meet me this Saturday? Cause I feel the same.
Well, oh no, you know what? Next Saturday I'm free.
Next
Unless
Saturday is when I leave.
oh yeah, I can't do it next Saturday. Well, I can't do it during the week, girl. I work.
I know, and that's when we was talking about going.
Oh, during the week to go where? Temple?
Mm-hmm. Cause when we get there Saturday, I don't know if they're gonna be jet lagged. Oh
I'll
my
have to
god,
see. Monday would be the only day that I can do it because I know my son. They mainly have their games on Tuesdays.
that's right.
But I know I do work this Monday. But if I do come, it ain't. I don't have to stay long.
Okay.
I just
Well,
have
I
to
didn't want
see.
you to drive no 2.5 hours. I don't want to be selfish
Oh,
because
I ain't
that's.
coming all the way down there, girl. I said Temple. That's an hour and a half.
Oh, okay. Tampa's closer to you. Okay. Okay. So you're not passing me to pass. Okay.
Heck
Good.
no, girl. I ain't coming all the
Good.
way down there. If
Okay.
I
I was
came all the way down
making
there to see you, Shadia would be mad at me because I ain't come down there to see her. But Shadia thought I was somewhere else. She thought I was
sure.
closer to her. I was like, girl, you passed right by me. So no, I don't know yet. Something to put me to sleep. Oh, but I got something for you to put you to sleep. Hold on. She said maybe the news. Let me show you something real quick. I got something. Don't go nowhere, Empress. Don't go nowhere, girl. Hold on. Let me find you something real quick. Don't go nowhere. And I'm gonna play a little bit of it. While she doing that, I'm gonna play a little bit of it. And you guys, this is my video, and I also do ASMR music meditation videos. So hold on, let me make this bigger. So
I'm gonna have to let me get off of here and go on my website where I could actually see what I did, because I don't remember how I did it.
hold on, Miss Empress. I'm coming. Hold
Yeah,
on,
tell them
girl.
about your book while I do this.
Oh, I'm finna show her my this music meditation. So she said she needs something to help her go to sleep. I'm finna play
Oh,
it
okay.
for her. She can listen to it if she like it. I'm gonna mute you real quick though.
Go ahead, mute me. I muted.
Get ready to relax your muscles, your mind, and your body. Let's go into a deep sleep meditation to relax your body so you can easily transcend into a peaceful, restorative sleep. Your body deserves a deep sleep meditation. Your body's been working hard for you today. Took you where you wanted to go, kept your heart beating and your lungs breathing. Maybe it wrapped your arms around people you love, or simply let you sit still so you can do work that made you feel fulfilled. Maybe your body allowed you to shed tears to help you release powerful emotions. Your body is amazing, and now it needs rest and restoration. Are you ready? Close your eyes and adjust your body so it's in your most comfortable sleeping position. Breathe in your peaceful sleep and exhale the day away. Relax your muscles as you sink further into your position. So yeah, that is music meditation. I actually have two videos on my channel with that. I'll share it on my community wall in case anybody wants to in case anybody wants to hear those, you guys can go on my community wall and click on it. And I say, especially if you can put it on your television or if you just put it on your phone and just relax. Listen to what it's saying. So that one is 30 minutes long. I also have one that's an hour long. So you guys can just like the music really is what is helping you to focus, but the actual words are telling you this is what you need to do to relax your mind or whatnot. So I'm going to share it on my community wall so you guys can see um, that. And I listen to my own. Most of the time I say, oh, I can't listen to my own videos, but this one, like my music meditation videos, like they really do help. One of my clients actually came into the salon one day, and when she came in, I can feel it was just something different. It was heaviness on her, and so I end up playing this this video on my TV. I didn't speak, I didn't say nothing to her. But I knew what she needed. And so then once I finished with her hair, she was just like, "Oh my God." She was like, "How did you know that I needed that?" Because she was going through something or whatever. And her mind was just so stuck on that what she was going through that she couldn't focus on nothing else. And so I was just like, I don't even want to talk. And I don't want to talk. I just want you to hear this and let your mind do what it's going to do, which is just quiet your mind. A lot of times we keep going and going and going throughout the day. Even when we're in the midst of trying to go to sleep, our mind is still thinking about what it is that we're going to do the next day. And we don't never take the time to breathe, inhale, exhale. Sometimes when you take a deep breath, it's like, dang, I feel like I wasn't breathing because the amount of air that you actually take in, and it's like it calms you. It's just like it fills you up, and then when you're able to release it, it's just like it releases those toxins and all of that stuff that may be jumbled up in your mind and in your body. And just like, let me sit here and enjoy my breath. Let me sit here and just enjoy being. And we don't allow ourselves to just sit there and be or lay there and just go to sleep without having all of that stuff just jumbled up in our minds. That's why we can't really sleep like we should, because it's just so much stuff going across our ear gates that we hear that when it's time for us to go to sleep shouldn't be there. So having music meditation it's a helpful tool for those of us that don't know how and just can't quiet the mind enough for us to be sleep peacefully or rest peacefully, even if it's just an hour in the middle of your day and it's just like, I don't want to do nothing. I need to just sit and dwell in my life, in my being, and just just it helps to quiet your mind. So I ain't tooting my own horn, but I'm just saying. So with that is, I'm not talking the whole 30 minutes. I'm not talking the whole hour, because like I said, the music is what's going to help to focus and quiet your mind and all of that stuff. So I have to do another one, like an updated one or whatnot. But my sound engineer, I let him listen to this the other night, and he ended up asking me to send both of them to him because we were sitting there in the midst of our session, and I was playing it on my laptop, and he just put his head down, and what I'm saying, he was just he was going through the motions of what I was instructing. So she said, "I'm so hyper, I don't even like to go to bed." Yeah, you the person that need that motivation or the instruction to say, this is how you sit down, be quiet your mind, and breathe and let all of the other stuff out. The reason why you're hyper and all that other stuff, just like let it go. I got all this virus crap in my mind. I just want it to all be over. Yeah, I think we all do. Oh man, you seriously doing a Kermit typing? I really was. I'm sorry. I had to post that on my community wall. Girl, did you get it up? Cause we about to go. I'm hungry and I want to go eat. Hold on, let me unmute you, girl. Let me unmute you.
Oh, I'm just talking.
Oh, I'm sorry. You was talking.
Yeah, I was saying that was nice, and then I looked up and seen you still had me mute. Tell it's ready. It was some reason it was taking a long time to load the pictures. So I'm putting
Let
the
me
pictures.
see.
Now go look. It's all out of order. I'm gonna have to go in there and fix that later.
Lord Jesus, girl.
Cause I don't like it, the medium out of place.
Well, don't you can do that next week. Let me share it.
Do you see it?
So here are the hoodies. And it is now live, large, extra large, and medium. So you can get your tan, turquoise, or your black.
Yeah, I just got to put the extra large black up. That's what I'm doing now. The pictures was taking a long time to load. So I
Oh,
remember how I had to do it. You actually have to type in each one separate so it'll have its own. Yeah, there you go.
You can pay in full or in 4 interest-free installments for orders between $50 and $3,000 with Shop Pay. So since Angela is going to be ordering hoodies with an S and tees with an S, she qualifies for her 4 interest-free installments with Shop Pay. That's if she doesn't want to, pay full price right now. She said, "Hey, I see it."
Okay.
She
Thank
said
you for your patience.
she is OCD child.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to go in there and get it together. Now I don't see a hoodie on my main.
Girl, we see it. I just pulled it up.
I don't see it.
You
I
ain't
see
got to
that,
see
but
it.
I don't see like when you go into the catalog.
But
See, I
I
see
just showed
everything.
I pulled it
See,
up.
look, it's blank for me. I don't see no hoodie there
Oh well you see
on the
it's
main
not,
on the product page.
but it's not blank for us because I just
Okay,
pulled it
good,
up.
good.
And she said she see it. What's the site? I just posted it in the chat. Mopressure.com. Mopressa pressure.com. And you guys can order your hats, your hoodies, and your t-shirts.
And thank y'all for being patient, because I had to remember how did I load all that in there, and I appreciate y'all. And I know Armin is ready to go to bed.
Yes.
Once I won't mess with it. I
Yes.
won't mess with it tonight. I'll go in there when I and put it
Angela
in
said she
order.
was already on the site. It's there.
Okay, thank you.
Angela put in her request for anything Clark Sisters for the Paint and Praise.
Okay. Oh, I see it now, Armin. Once I go and look into the store.
You had to refresh yourself.
No, for some reason, when I was putting it in, I was in the back. I was in the back, so now I came into the store, and I actually like my website. It's not too dark.
No,
See,
it
like
ain't
on this
doubled up
phone, it's
yet.
showing dark. Oh, on this phone, it's showing
Yeah,
light.
let you remember your zip code, child.
And then I do have
That's
it.
the whole.
I do have it. I
That's
think
the
where you don't have
insider.
to put your last name. I think I got it. Where you don't have
That's the
to.
whole
It's
insider with Angela Child. But
okay.
anyways, y'all, we gonna end this here. We gonna thank you guys for
Oh yeah,
joining
we
us
3
for
hours,
another
almost 4 hours.
episode of Around the World with Us. We've been here, and then thank y'all for joining us for the after show. I appreciate, and Polo appreciates everyone that will be shopping on her website, Mo Pressure Apparel. Shout out to the ones that may be watching the replay, the ones that were up there in the choir stand tonight, and thank you to those that dropped down here in the comment section in the congregation and decided to chat with us. Go ahead and drop your chocolate and your sun emojis or your sports paraphernalia in the chat. And we know the chocolate and the sun emoji represents the love and light that we all spread to one another here and everywhere we see each other on the YouTube streets for the delights. Shout out to my members. If you are not a member yet, hold on, let me put that in the chat. If you are not, and she put the ping
Oh
pong
Lord, my
thing up
ping
again,
pong,
I
my
am
ping
dead.
pong.
I am weak, honey. I am weak. If you guys would like to be a member of the Almond Delights 2.0, you guys can do so. Let me find the link to that. Lord, I just everything be
While
pinging
she's
in here.
finding the link, disclaimer: anybody, I need to put that on my website when I go in the room. Anybody that orders app this weekend, it'll be shipped out when I get back from vacation.
Any orders ordered on morepressureapparel.com will be shipped out next week after she returns off of vacation. So your orders will be shipped out on December the 13th. That is on a Monday. But you guys can still place your orders. Just please be patient with the owner of the website. She's not ignoring your orders. She's going to be out of town. So
Look,
yeah, you guys can join the
I
membership.
need you as that brand ambassador. You get them together.
Girl, you know I'll be on it, honey. I'll be on it.
It don't sound rude or
I'll be
nothing.
on it. When I was over there with
Ooh, that water good. What happened? You froze? Oh, you froze. I'm going to play my game. I haven't played my game all week. She froze, y'all.
oh,
Oh, there she go.
oh, there you go. Look. You listen, you know how I get after a certain time. My Wi-Fi say, girl, you been on here too long.
Like it's time for you to go.
Yeah,
So go.
but I was doing the
Did you share your
commercial.
link? Did you share your? Oh, you shared it. Your membership.
Yeah, I was doing a commercial for what's her face, Miss Lackey. She was like, "Girl, I need you to do that for me." I said, "I'll do it if you want me to do it." Honey,
Say
I can
that's a
do a
sign.
commercial. I can do a commercial quickly, honey.
Look, I didn't
But
got caught.
what else gonna say? I was like, "What is this on the screen, honey?" If you guys would like to tip the host of All Around the World with us, I put our information down in the comment section as well. $ Almond Brown 09, it's just JUS1, the number one polo, POLO, on the Cash App. It's appreciated but not required. Again, like I said, thank you guys for shopping with her and joining us tonight. We will be back next Wednesday and we'll be on Polo's channel. It will be an informal Around the World with us, but you guys can still come over and join us and have just as much fun as we had over here. She is going to be on vacation, so we're going to try not to be on as long so her and her family can still enjoy their vacation or what have you. So we will see you guys back here Saturday night for our watch party over on Twitch. If you have not followed me yet on Twitch for our watch party, please do so. Let me drop the link for that too. Let me see if I can find it. There it is. I don't know what movie we're watching yet, but we will be watching something on Twitch. But I appreciate you guys for joining us. Anything else you want to say before we close out? Because you know I have like a 30-minute closeout.
No, because you need to go eat.
All right, y'all.
Well, I might catch y'all for the movie night, and I know we missed the reading, so we got to catch up on that. But I know
we got to do that.
Ooh, so everybody have a good night. Thank you for the support and have a blessed one. Peace.
Bye, you guys. Like I always tell y'all, smile at somebody. It'll change their day. It may even change your day, honey. Even with a mask on, they can still see it in your eyes. I love you guys with the love of God. And there is
nothing you can do about it.
You can do about it. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.
Bye.